Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to just have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. We are live here in the great old state of Texas. Well, that's where we're running here on the iRacing platform. Rbracing 064 on TikTok, giving you a special event tonight. It is going to be the Texas, or as we call it, the Merica 300. Presented by Merica Racing out there. We are ready to go. We're going to talk about a lot of things here tonight, real early, as we get ready to go for 200 laps. Stage lap is going to be completion. Stage 1 is going to be completion of lap 50. Stage 2, completion of lap 100. Then 100 lap sprint to the end. 3 different attempts at a green white checkered. 1 fast repair on the 1.46 mile length racing surface. Amar Paintworks out there, RC, and he's taking care of things. Team Conti on board with the setup tonight, and it's going to be an absolute blast. We appreciate everybody being out there, doing all you got to do. We're going to have a poll going up right now. It's going to be about that dang old best paint that we have going on those first 2 drivers. They're going to be up there, Jacob Bradley and Joseph Tucker. Those are going to be your 2 that you're going to see. Joseph Tucker is going to be, well, we're trying to get as close as we can as they go. But Joseph Tucker and Jacob Bradley are going to be your first poll. They're going to be the ones out there. You're going to have a 3-minute poll for every bracket we got. And also, if you want to make sure that you keep up with what who's coming up next in the bracket, Budgie's going to post a link out there for you. Or you can hit !bracket anytime that you want to, and you'll be able to check things out there. Best paint's going to be determined by you out there on YouTube. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, so thank you to everybody for being out there. We'll get to chat. We'll get to all that stuff here in just a little bit, but first, your starting grid for tonight's race going to look as such as the Team Conti Sim Performance. Liam Knox gets the pole here tonight here at Texas in the Merica 300. Aaron Smith's going to be the outside pole sitter. Strong, number 70. We know who that man is. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with here tonight, I do believe. Zach Millett and Jacob Bradley are going to be there. Row number 2, Daniel Wiles, Brad Gutierrez in row number 3, Michael Matta out there with Joseph Tucker in row number 4, Dustin Stallings, Cole Fitzpatrick out there, row number 5, Russell Black, the man himself, there with Roy Grande Jr. in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Gage Knox, Devins Baker. Row 8, Christopher Carter, Charles Ebert. Then James Moldo is going to be out there with Tyler Williams in row number 9. Stubblefield, Timothy the 92 is going to be rolling out there in that number 19 spot. That 92 is going to have Noah Holberg on the outside lane. Casey Hutchins is going to be out there with Joe Thomas, Chris Smith, Kevin West in that dang old 12th row. And finally, last driver out there, Skylar Comstock is going to be rolling. Everybody ready to lock in. How is everybody doing? That's Joseph Tucker. That's one of the drivers we were just showcasing. And then we've got Jacob Bradley out there as well. Mr. Bradley is in that number 50 car. He is going to be your next driver up there in the Purdue. So you got the Purdue, and then you got the number 8 car back here, the Maverick. Just above the Maverick. Quick trick, number 8. Get your votes in. We'll get things rolling. Full send and all that jazz. How about we do it? We're going to go green flag racing for 200 laps here at Texas Motor Speedway. Nighttime is the right time. That's where they're going to end up. That's for darn sure. How about we see it? Full send and all that jazz. We're green. file racing. Everybody downshifted, rolling in. This is Roy Grande Jr. Full strength and all that jazz. Right now, Chris Smith coming down on the bottom side of the racetrack, having to come to pit road. Some nose damage on the front of that. 0-15, Cole Fitzpatrick coming around as well. Liam Knox out front over Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith on the outside lane. Jacob Bradley digging into the bottom. They're rolling. Jacob Bradley went into that pole currently. And you got the old Purdue on board. 41 to the 50, 70 there to the inside. Zach Millett to 31. Jacob Bradley's going to win that first pole. We're going to move on. As drivers go, Kevin West and Roy Grande is going to be out there. That's your next driver. So take a look at Kevin West 01. Old TikTok on board. The 01 Merica Racing Trailer Park dude himself in the 01. Kevin West out there. Make sure if you're out there, you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on Twitch, you're watching on TikTok, make sure that you go over to youtube.com/Signature Esports and get yourself over there. Trailer Park Dude is got the 01 on board. Roy is right back in. Where's Mr. Grande Jr.? There's the 11 car. He's over the iRacing Special on my screen. 3 more minutes up. There's your next pole. Oh, caution comes out for the first time. We're going to take a look. It looks like Devins Baker and James Morneau had an issue. Let's take a look. Whoa, cow. That was James right there, the 94. A little bit free off corner exit. Oh, maybe. Oh, Trailer Park Dude barely missed that. Oh, the 14 nails him. Evans Baker, GGRTL 1, getting it's pushed. That's your first caution of the race. So we'll talk about sponsors of the series. Fastest lap of the race is going to win you some cold hard cash, and then of course we got a lot of things entertaining. I'm going to throw the link out there everywhere for everybody. We'll get out there and take a look and go vote. You can still watch on all your dedicated platforms. Boom. And then boom. There it is. And on YouTube, you're out there. Roy getting some love. How about the old iRacing paint scheme? The old 11 right there. All right, this series has showed up and showed out to everybody. Thank you to everybody being out there and doing the thing. Thank you to everybody voting on those polls. Keep voting on those polls because you get to determine the dang old, the best paint scheme out there. I want to make sure that you guys take care of that. Roy is out front. Trailer Park Dude, he's losing out there. Kevin West, not getting those. All right, let's talk about the people who help making this happen. And we'd love to see it. We'd love to see all of these fine folks having partners and sponsorships right there on the left-hand side. Fitz, the G9 on TikTok, is out there helping out. And we've got a big logo. Spice it up, the spicy stream. We appreciate it. Team Conti, 7 Performance, of course. One of the big names that you're going to see on there, Team Conti, is the TeamConti.gg is the official website of Team Conti Sim Performance, a premier sim racing performance provider specializing in oval racing on the iRacing platform. TCSP offers a comprehensive suite of services designed to help sim racers from beginners to aspiring professionals enhance their skills and competitiveness. Make sure that you go to teamconti.gg/black as you can save a little bit of money. Get your setups from them today. Amar is the man. Some of the best paints you're going to get. He is the race controller for this event. But I tell you what, he does some phenomenal paints. If you haven't tested them out, I encourage you to do so. AMRPaintworks.com, new website for him. I'd love to see it. Free to Fly Farm Hauling LLC is a flatbed hotshot transport company out of the Cable, Ohio area and the surrounding states, primarily contact freetoflyfarm@gmail.com. You can also find I Am Polar out there. They're going to be a part of the driver cams as well. We've got some driver cams out there. Make sure you check him out. He is ever growing out there on the TikTok platform. I Am Polar I-am Polar TV is going to be the handle that you're going to see out there. We're getting ready to go back. Green Flag Racing here. Chris Smith, 1514 on TikTok. Got 22.9K followers and is absolutely blasted. We appreciate all of it. Make sure you also follow us all on every platform. Liam Knox, your race leader. Jacob Bradley on the outside. Does look like Kevin West got the win. The trailer park dude snuck it out at the end. We're going to get that fixed, and we'll get the next one rolling. Skylar Comstock, Chris Carter is going to be the guy, the driver's next in line. So we'll see it. Skylar Comstock in the 28. He is going to be back here. That beautiful natural light citrus. That's the Natter Days out there. That old 28. And then Chris Carter, who's going to be right here in the 07. Christopher Carter, right behind. That's a good brand right there with Ford. He says yes on board. Make sure you get out there and you vote, folks. Liam Knox ready to lead him out. We're getting ready to do the thing. Thank you to Jess running all the polls. Thank you to Budgie for all the action that she does. She's an absolute legend. 10 of 200 being completed. Again, stage completion lap 50. All these things do be lovely. All right. Look at everybody out there across the pond. All right, chat, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you to everybody knocking down the park and being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. We are full send. RB, AMR, thank you very much. RMR, thank you for the like. RB, Rob Van Ness giving us the likes out there on the platforms. Everybody liking out there on the YouTube platform as well. Make sure you do it. You're only voting the tiebreaker. There you go. Man, that's right. It matters. Knox Bradley Smith, fastest lap of the race so far. Right around that 29.69 range. That is going to be Jacob Bradley right now. There's going to be some payouts that we're going to be seeing. Prize payouts for the fastest lap of the race. Going to be awesome. First place is going to receive $200 in a premium custom paint of a $60 value from AMR or Amar. Make sure you want to have that money. That cash is huge. Second place is going to get $75. Third place, $50. Fourth place, $25. Fifth place, $25. And ninth place is going to receive $19, and that is sponsored by Fitz's. I like that, ninth place. So right now, Stallings is in ninth place. That's some money. Full award is a $25 Team Conti gift card. And that right there is already held out by Liam Knox. He got that pole still there right now. As we be stage 1 winner is going to be He's going to receive $30 from Free to Fly. Stage 2 winner is going to receive $30 from Free to Fly as well. Lead driver award. The driver get with the least amount of incident points. And if there's a tie, will receive is going to go to the highest finishing driver outside of the top 5. Will receive $10. Sponsored by old Christopher out there. We love it. Tough break award given a random bottom 3 finisher in a wheel event. It's going to get some. Going to get $10. Here's a caution right there for you. And it's going to be Noah Holmberg and Cole Fitzpatrick back here. Roll 28 there to the inside. Oh, Fitzpatrick and Amar's beautiful paint scheme. Oh, the 07. Oh, man. A wreck it even after the fact. Trying to hold on. One more time. He's trying to drive to the inside. 62, nowhere to go. Fitzpatrick up with the wall. We're damaging some paint, so we still got a lot to be said. All right, I want to thank all the drivers for being out there, knocking things down the park. Chris Carter right now with a full 100% vote going on. We appreciate that. Stallings is going to be your first driver cam here tonight, as Dustin Stallings in the level 0. Going up and showing out. We appreciate that. Thank you to all the drivers for being out there. How about Gage Knox? He's in that 76, sitting at 13th right now. Little AES car on board. There's Mr. Tucker. There's Joseph Tucker rolling hard. He's got that big dang old wheel. He's ready to rock and roll. How about old Russell Black out there? Mr. Russell Black keeping himself honest and cool, calm, and collected. He sits at 11th in that number 64 Team Conti racing machine. Oh, Christopher Carter in the 07. That is, if you don't know who that is, that's Ginger Ninja out there. He is rocking and rolling, ready to give himself a little extra on this next restart. Daniel Wiles off to the start of the race. He is looking pretty darn fantastic. But Devins Baker and all the drivers. Chris Smith is out there. Chris doing the thing. Hopefully I didn't. Or Tyler Williams. Sorry, Tyler Williams. Right here's the last driver. Hopefully I didn't get anything all backwards there. Tyler ready to rock and roll. Thank you, drivers, for putting up your driver cams tonight. My driver cams are sponsored by Chop Shop Racing. Chop Shop Racing is one of the best leagues I've ever come to know, and we appreciate them. They sponsor us, and I call their races just like I do here right now tonight, calling everything you guys are doing. Thank you to the drivers for doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you to my sponsors, Muscular Motorsports. Of course, I want to thank all the fine folks that get out there and put the time, energy, and hashtag time in to make iRacing great again. Liam Knox ready to go with Jacob Bradley. Aaron Smith's going to restart on the inside here. And the next pole should be getting ready to go up. Michael Moultrie. So Chris Carter got the win there. Make sure you guys get out there and vote. Noah Holmberg and Michael Moultrie. Your next one. Noah Holmberg in the number 62. Back here is got AMR on board. That's Amar. Putting up a very flashy paint scheme. A little left side damage. Michael Moultrie is a dupe. I did see him up here. Take that back. Michael Moultrie is not in this race, so automatic for Noel Holmberg. Double check it. Nope, I don't see it. Noel Holmberg is going to get the win on that one. Not in the race is Mr. Michael Moultrie, the number 29 racing machine. Next one will be Michael Madden, Cole Fitzpatrick, number 16. Michael Madden there, fifth in line on the outside lane. We've seen his paint scheme a time or two before. We gotta love what he does. Cole Fitzpatrick back here, number 9. That is your sponsored logo right there on the left-hand side. You see it, the 9 of Fitzpatrick ready to go. Full set and all that jazz. Let's do the thing, folks. Whoa, they're wrecking early. Oh, make that paint. Don't scratch it. Oh. Gage Knox. He was on the restart. Oh, 76 got, I don't know if he got free or got it snapped on him. That's Gage Knox in 76. Oh, I hit the grass. Oh, dang it. Hit the grass. Right, there's Stubblefield, the 92. Keith says yes, going around on the outside, the 7 and the 95, just nose to nose. That is Tyler Williams. Bad things happen in the tail of this one. Holy cow. He spelled his name wrong. It's okay. Jess is out there. Jess is my missus. She is out there running polls for us, and I thank her for her time. Thanking a budgie for her time as well. There you go. There's your poll. Michael Maddock, Cole Fitzpatrick is going to be your next ones. Do you know things about Nada's paint scheme? That is the secret life going on right there. Merica Racing on board on the tail end of that one. Again, Cole Fitzpatrick is on pit road. I do like this car. It's got a little right side damage. A good close up as he comes down pit road right now. Runner the number 9. It's the G9. If we can get any of that damage worked on, you want to save the fast repair for as long as possible. That's one of the things I will tell you is going to be one of the harder things about this one. Molyneux is going to be your lucky dog coming around. Get one of those laps back. Will be at 1 lap down as the driver's complete. Lap 20. Liam Knox, your race leader. Jacob Bradley, Aaron Smith. Matta all the way to the bottom. I think he is just trying to give himself a little pace love, right? That's the way I see it. A little pace love. I want to say hello to Amar. Amar, I love you, dude. Long time. I hope you're having a good night. Third caution of the race so far as we get ready to go back and do it. Lunatic Designs gets us all on board. Normally our cautions are sponsored by Muscarel Enterprises and Lev Musk and all that they do. But currently right now, I needed to have some space for these logos. So, Musk, I'm sorry. There it is. It was a red, white, and blue car. Which one? Which one? Oh, that's Stubblefield. That's Timothy. That one? Stub Racing, that one? That's the one you're looking at? Is Jess finding her favorite right now? All right. Yeah, that's Stubblefield. Evans Baker back here in the 14. A little sideways here. I wonder what happened. Something going on with the car. He's fine. He's fine. We're going to extend it for one more. That one. That's Mr. Stubblefield. All right. Keeping up on things. Cole Fitzpatrick. Excuse me. 3 votes. Cole. Gonna get that win. Next one up is going to be Chris Smith and Tyler Williams. Chris Smith in the 015 back here. Chris Smith running the garage, Major's Garage on board the 015. Big checkups right now for all these drivers. That's Chris Smith. Tyler Williams in the 95. We've seen it. We got teammates against each other. That's the dang old same old paint scheme. There's the 95 up high. Let's see if I can get a better advantage here. Nose damage. Here's the 95. There's the 015. Chris Smith carrying his logo. Chris Smith's a sponsor of this race. Not saying that should impact your thoughts at all. All right, drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Let's do the thing. Go up top. Liam Knox, Jacob Bradley, Aaron Smith. A little restart. From the man. Olsen, let's do the thing. Going in the grass, it's Noah Holmberg in the 62. He got punted down there on the start of this one. Oh, the grass. That dang old grass is taking drivers out. He's up and running. Liam Knox to Aaron Smith. Right now, Brad Gutierrez is going to be in third of 3. Zach Millette's going to be right in that 4th spot. Little wall tap back there. Look like, was it Daniel Wiles? That wasn't Daniel. That was 28, Skylar Comstock. Russell Black, right where he started. Team Conti on board the 64. Driver up most spots is the trailer park dude, Kevin West. Driver the 01. Oh, sent him hell bound all the way down into the corner. Got to make sure that we get audio back where it needs to be. I do apologize if the race audio was a little bit loud there. If it drowned out anything I was saying. 25 of 200 will be at 25 laps to go. How about Jacob Bradley, fastest lap of the race, 29.55. That is currently the man with the fastest lap around this racetrack. Back up to 4, trying to work the outside lane. Back into the back bumper of the 84. Gutierrez, 3,800 on the iRacing. Drivers down into the corner. Aaron Smith, 1-2, started second, trying to roll. Liam Knox out front. 35-14 on the iRacing for that driver. 62-36 on Aaron Smith. How about Jacob Bradley, 66-86. Good strength of field here tonight. All right, I do believe babe, you're going to have to do Devins Baker and Casey Hutchins. I accidentally clicked that one over. Yep, we're going to reopen that one. Never mind, I got it open. All right. I do believe we'll get that all working. Oh. There you go. Devins Baker, Casey Hutchin, Tyler Williams, Chris Smith. Tyler Williams wins that vote. We'll keep up on this one as it would be. Right now, side by side, 84 to the bottom, 16 up on the outside. Michael Matta trying to go places up 2. 16 spots gained for the 01. Tucker up 1 as well. Duck, dodge, dive, dodge ball. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Going around Sunset Sky happening here in Texas. We'll be under the lights before you know it. And right now, this is pack racing. Crazy to see it. 50 back to the inside. Gonna track down the 70. Drive off for the 16 of Matt up on the outside lane. Roy Grande Jr. up 1 in these. I tell you what, Skyler from the back to the front, Comstock. And that 28, he's rolling. He's found himself some speed. Russell trying to dig into the bottom side of the racetrack. Christopher Carter get up 1. Stubblefield's going to be up 3. Joe Thomas up 5 as we continue to hold on to our butts. Racing all over the place, and I tell you what, Joseph Tucker, that 8 car. Lamar on board, quick trip on the side. A zillion and one ways to make it work. Matta snappy loose right there. Oh, baby, 50 stacks up. There comes West on the bottom. 18 spots gained, now 19, trying to roll. Oh, 50 across the nose. Jacob Bradley goes for a ride. Back up the race line. Hard into the wall. Man, what a hit. He'll flip that back around with the double check his britches. Smack the wall in the 31. Nowhere to go. Ooh. Hey, what? Car looked worse for wear when it hit that. That looked like a hard hit. I'm surprised that car's not destroyed. Sheesh. Look at that. Bam. Great job on the other drivers, able to sneak around. Got him going board. There's Zach Millett right there. He's the 31. He was right behind him whenever that happened. I'm going to back up here just a touch. Up out of the corner, 50 into the wall. When you get tight next to the wall, but oh man, just nowhere for him to go. Zach Millett coming around that 50 on pit road. What a hit. Liam Knox out front. Gage Knox at a 76 is back at 17th right now there, folks. Michael Matt and Zach Millett coming to pit road. Ooh, baby. Casey Hutchins looks to make the win. Thank you, everybody. Now, Charles Abert, Gage Knox are going to be the next drivers on your radar for your votes. Gage Knox, driver of the 76. Little race yes car. There is, get a little closer. Get a little look at that Chevrolet. Gage Knox the car. How about Charles Abert? Number 70 is right behind him. With the 07 on board, he's driving that Ford. Pretty car. High velocity Ford Mustang there with the 07. Mark giving him some love. I like the nod to what Myers got going on. Appreciate him continue to make iRacing better again as well. All right. All the deeds, right? All the deeds. Liam Knox out front. Aaron Smith in second. Liam started on poles, got that pole award. Got some cold hard cash already in his pocket right now. We got a tie going on out there on that pole, folks. Make sure that you vote. Again, Charles Abert. And the 7's got the 07 on, but he is the 7. And then Gage Knox and the 76. Those are your two drivers. Devins Baker coming around. Liam Knox ready to go. Pace truck makes a sharp left-hand turn. Let's do the thing one more time. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Green flag. Liam, thank you for subscribing 35 minutes ago. Appreciate you. Merica, thank you for following. I know who that is. Caution comes out. Matta, Devins Baker, Mono, all involved. Matta having to come all the way down. He gets sent down to pit road here. Ooh. Let's back up just a touch here. See how this went for the young man with the number 16. Oh, off the wall. Oh, no. Oh, baby. Oh, man. It was the 7, Charles Abert, who bounced it off the wall there. Take a look. Pop goes the whistle. Ow. Dang it. That's a big, ow, dang it. 0-1-5. And he just resets. As a fast, we'll see Matta coming to pit road. Dang, oh dang. These things do happen. All right, yeah. Fifth caution of the race. We're competing for money. Still have a tie. Need a tie. Need a tiebreaker. Hey, Charles. Well, who we got? Charles Abert. Here's your tiebreaker. Abert, who is now sitting on pit road. That is your winner of that round. Best paint coming up, folks. It's going to be awesome. We're through, almost through the first round here. And you're going to start seeing more drivers. All right, Brad Gutierrez and Zach Millett. So we got the old 84. There's a look at the 84's car. University of South Florida on board Mr. Brad Gutierrez. And then the old 31, Zach Millett, who is on pit road with some damage. And I hate that for him. Let's see if we can get a little closer here. There it is. I know he's got some damage. Give him some love, though. He'll come off pit road. Liam Knox, your race leader, will be lights off on the pace car, or pace truck this time by. Merica 300, do it for Dale. That's what I say. Seven on the outside. Liam Knox on the inside. Liam, let me refresh. I'm going to refresh some paints here, folks. Liam's running 41 on his number. It's supposed to be the 72 in this dang old thing. We got tie going on up there. Brad Gutierrez and Zach Millett. You put in your votes, folks. We got to make sure we get through it. 72-40. And there's the 72's paint scheme. There we go. Snickers on board. I knew something was off. Something happened with some paints. All right, we're going. We're green. Hold on to it. 72-70 into turn one. 41 of 200 being completed. Put your votes out there, folks. We got our best paint to give away. Need one more. Brad Gutierrez, Zach Millett. Zach in the 31, still holding on to the bottom. Team Conti on board that driver. Going to get to the outside. He's still got a fast car. He might have some right side damage, but he says, I ain't done yet. That's for darn sure. Brad Gutierrez in third. 84 up 3. Kevin West up 19 spots. $58 laps to go. We're rolling. Zook, thank you for the like, sir. I hope you're having a good night. Appreciate you, sir. But get out there on YouTube. Make sure you vote for your best paint. Those beautiful paints that are rolling. That beautiful bean footage rolling. Penguin, thank you for the shout out. Pew Pew, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being awesome and all the things that you do. Texas Tornado subscribing. Thank you very much for subscribing. Liam, thank you for subscribing as well. Thank you, folks. Oh, caution. We're under Tyler Williams. Oh, we got a raid coming in. Penguin coming over to the raid. Thank you, sir. How was your stream? I hope it was well. We'll take a look. Tyler Williams. Oh, Matta went for a... Oh, Budgie, this might be your thing. Here it is, right here. I need to check my stream. Oh, baby. I tell you what, that was dang near. Oh, man. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome back, Budgie. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You check my stream. Which stream? I need a tiebreaker. Go 00 of Stallings. Love it. Love it. Dustin getting some love, getting some shout outs out there. I need a tiebreaker. Brad Gutierrez in the 84 right here. Who's up in second right now as far as paint goes. The South Florida 84. That driver or Zach back here to 31. Who's coming to get more damage taken care of, but he's running Team Conti on board. I need a tiebreaker on YouTube. Come on, YouTube. I need to check Steam. Oh, okay. I can't read. I don't know. I'm trying to read. I need YouTube tiebreakers. We got to move on to the next one. I can't give my opinion. Hey, Racer. Jerry, I thought you had already followed. I thought you were already my follower. Jerry, thank you for the like, sir. I thought you had already followed, sir. Because you were subbed at one time. I don't know. Things happen. We'll come around. 45. What's up, Stryker? Hey, Stryker, I got a poll going right now. We're doing the best paint polls. Jess is out there putting polls up for us. I need Brad Gutierrez in the 84 or the dang old 31 right there, the Team Conti driver. I need a tiebreaker. Break that tie for me. We got to move on. What's up, Stryker? Everybody vote. Vote. That driver, the 31, or Brad Gutierrez in the 84 from the University of South Florida. Boom, Brad Gutierrez wins. There it is. That one ends finally. That one's been going. We're trying to keep it under 3 minutes, folks, so make sure that we are keeping at 3 minutes, so make sure you vote for me. Russell Black or Timothy Stubblefield. This one's going to be tough. Where is he at? There's Timothy right there. Rbracing the 92. That 92 right there. Or Russell Black. The man with a mission, the old 64. As soon as I can get a good enough there he is, Russell Black. The America Team Conti.gg. He's going to be coming by in just a second. Get a better look at the machine. Put your votes up. Timothy Stubblefield in the 92. Or Mr. Russell Black. If you want to see the live, if you want to see the live bracket, again, exclamation point bracket will send you over there. Brad Gutierrez up 5 votes. Russell Black 100% so far. Oh, you better vote. We're going. We're green. Liam Knox, your race leader. Couple of laps to go before the end of the stage. First stage going to be lap 50. These drivers are putting on a show. 9 sets of tires in this race. How about the trailer park, dude? He is up to 4th already, trying to press on. Liam Knox trying to lead every lap here. Maybe trying to split the stage. We'll see. Should go to the stage right now. Knox with the stage win will be $25 in his pocket. Needing only to hold off Gutierrez and Joseph Tucker behind. And we're going to tie once again between Russell Black and Timothy Stubblefield. Stubblefield back here to the 92. 50 right behind. No, Holmberg up 6. Back Brad Gutierrez, fastest lap of the race, 29.46. White flag for the stage. Liam Knox up and out. Drivers rolling. All the way to the bottom side. Leaving to the 72. Making me hungry for Snickers. You gonna win the stage. Knox wins stage 1. With a 29.63 his next lap. How about Brad Gutierrez? 29.46, fastest lap of the race. Kevin West will be 3rd in the stage. Joseph Tucker, Cole Fitzpatrick, it'll be your top 5. But the man that matters the most, Liam Knox, gets that stage win. All right, folks. Coming up on that 3-minute mark, Russell Black. He comes to pit road. Or Timothy Stubblefield in the 92. There it is. Timothy's going to get the win. Going to be Dustin Stallings moving on from Nico Garcia. Nico didn't start, so Aaron Smith or Joe Thomas. This is going to be an awesome battle. Timothy moving on to the next round. So Aaron Smith, who's in the 70, he's in the yellow banana car. That man needs some sponsors. I've said it for years. Here's Aaron Smith in the 70 or Joe Thomas in the 21. He's going to be right here. Joe Thomas. Pin up. What does that say? I can't even see what it says. Pin ups for vets, 20-year anniversary. It's got my vote. Hardest working man of the game. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate that very much. If it's up and like, thank you. This is, I tell you what, there's Joe Thomas getting it going. Thank you, everybody, for being out there, rocking and rolling. I did unfollow and follow to say, hey, oh, well, hello. I try to read chat. Trying to read chat as much as I can. It's a special event while we wait for the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series to rock and roll behind us. Thank you all very much for being awesome. Oh, and sorry, TikTok, if I've been ignoring you. I'm not trying to ignore you. Much love to you. I'm liking my own stream because I like clicking the button. I'll have to go on somebody else's and like theirs a lot. Well, hello. You can follow and unfollow and just keep following. Follow your heart, ladies and gents. 50-50. All right. Aaron Smith, Joe Thomas. Do it again one more time. Make sure you vote. Don't give me a tie for a couple of minutes. Vote out there on YouTube.com. Folks, if you're out there watching everywhere, pull up YouTube for me. Air Twitch. Not to take you away from it. But go out there and vote if you don't mind. Drivers have come to pit road for the first stage. Joseph Tucker, Jacob Bradley, Daniel Wiles, Aaron Smith. Everything is cycled back forward. The rest of the field come to pit road. Liam Knox in on 5-2. Now all in. A little bit of traffic here. Green flag, we're going. Joseph Tucker with a good run. Jacob Bradley on the outside lane, 50. Fighting his way back forward now. He's ran inside the top 5 up until that one incident. Now has to manage the car. Low line out for the 8. Joseph Tucker showing that he hasn't come to pit road just yet. So maybe trying to maximize some tire. Thank you, Joe Thomas. Get the win. All right, next round. We're getting down to it, folks. Jacob Bradley, Kevin West. One more time. Kevin West, the trailer park dude, back up 15. There's the 0-1 for you. Jacob Bradley is your race leader, the number 5-0, back on the outside. Gage coming to pit road. Liam, they had a hold here. Something happening. The 72 has been fast all race long. Finding himself on pit road with a penalty. Going to go 2 laps down now. Charles Abert out there rolling. Gage Knox. The car taken care of. 72 again on a hold. I wonder if that was too fast. Speedy Gonzalez. 50 out front. Tucker in second. Wiles will be in third. Liam leaving pit road now. Gage Knox in 20th, coming off of pit road. And Liam, that long penalty for Liam is going to put him out ahead. And it will be 3 laps down. The 72, 3 laps down, 2 laps down for Gage Knox. I'm sorry, a lap down for Gage Knox. Charles Abert a lap down. Oh, baby. Caution coming out for Devins Baker. It just got free. Oh, baby. Great job locking up the tires. Clutch it down and keep himself out of the mess there. Charles Abert will be your lucky dog. Devins coming around. A chance for some drivers to through that time back. Kevin West, the trailer park dude, holding on to 8th spot right now, up 16. Aaron Smith back and forth. Daniel Wiles in that 3rd spot. Thank you, Budgie, for making the clips. Bang on clips. Thank you, dear. All the cool cats doing the cool things. Thank you to the driver cams. Thank you to Chop Chop Racing for having those driver cams each and every week for me. Keeping them on board. Free to fly. Yeah, that's what you're doing, Chris Smith. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Well, Team Conti on board. How about Amar? How about RB? How about Merica Racing? Give a little shout out to Yes Car. I see him all over these drivers. Yeah, antsy drivers ready to go. All the drivers ready to go. I'll tell you what. Yeah, a chance to see these drivers showcase everything they've got going on. Different types of sim rigs, different types of setups, different types of PCs. Eventually, iRacing is going to come to console. They're out of the infield care center alive and well. Hey, man. I get it. I get it, brother. Why is Twitch saying your messages failed to send? Hold on. We'll figure that out, Budgie. I don't know. It's weird. All right, back to it. Like Noel Holmberg, Chris Carter on board right now. Chris Carter, the 07. Jacob Bradley won the last pole. Jess is out there keeping things moving for me. Thank you, dear. Chris Carter, Noel Holmberg. So the 07 and the 62. Christopher Carter is the man. Trey the Park dude did not do. There's Keith says yes for Mr. Christopher Carter. Hold on to your butts. They're going. 84 to the bottom side, trying to put the nose down. Texas is a low line drive off. You want to be lower on corner exit than you think. Helps the car rotate. Noel Holmberg back in that 62. You got one of the most colorful AMR Paintworks racing machines out there. One of the front straightaway, Casey Hutchins. Going to close in at a 1-5, 7 spots gain. Skylar Comstock down on the bottom side. Looking to the inside. Casey Hutchins up 1. How about there goes a 92. Rolling. You took a big hit. You really did. Zero out front. Aaron Smith in second. Dustin Stallings up 6. Daniel Wiles on the bottom. Millet's going to be pushing up. Lights come on. Track changes. The night skybox is on. Nighttime is the right time, as this track's going to pick up speed. 65 of 200 drivers rolling. Hold on to everything you've got going on, folks. We're far from done. Chris Carter looks to have won. Thank you very much, folks, for voting, Gary. Thank you again. Jorgensen, what's going on, brother? How you doing, Jorgie? Good to see you, sir. I didn't see you out there on TikTok. Sorry about that. Oh, you guys had to go and tie it. I saw it. I saw it before. Can we unbreak that tie, please? Can we break that tie? There we go. Come on. There it is. Chris Carter. I said we were at the 3-minute mark. And I saw it. All right, Molyneux, the 94. Hutchins in the 15. 94, Molyneux still out there running. I like James's car. It is literally the Garage 56 car. You got the 94 on board of him, but I tell you what, that's a good-looking car. All the great things. And then Casey Hutchins. We've seen Casey's car in that number 15, little Xeris on board. Maximum entertainment. Giggity number being completed. Racing Cup Series action. Jacob Bradley, your race leader. All the good things. I like to make sure that we keep up on everybody. Much love to you all. Thank you very much. Cole Fitzpatrick, Tyler Williams up. Cole Fitzpatrick, oh, and the 9, going for a ride. Come on, Fitz. And he went for a ride right there. That's free. Woo, what a save. And missed pit road. Woo, baby. Oh, Fitzpatrick, Tyler Williams. Those are your drivers you're voting on right now. Sorry about that. Tyler Williams into the 95. Where's he at? Oh, Tyler Williams. Right there he is. Little major garage on board. So you saw Cole Fitzpatrick in the 9. All right, babe, I was a spot ahead of you. Oh, little wall tap. Carter, very bottom side. There's the 07. Oh, he's got it right front. Missing some parts. No, come on. He began limping around the pit road. He's got a broken right front tie rod. Or that, sorry, not tie rod. Toe link. And these things break just like they do in just like they do in NASCAR. They break right here on iRacing. Some debris going. Holy cow. See if we can get it stopped. Christopher Carter coming to pit lane. Having to jump to pit road, though. 50 out front. Aaron Smith in second. Zach Millett in third. Daniel Wiles will be in fourth. Justin Stallings working his way up 4 spots here. About to the trailer park dude up 18. Still rolling the bottom side. Brad Gutierrez right behind has worked his way back up to 7th here. Russell Black in 8th. That's at 64, rolling very nicely here as things have gotten spread out. 75 of 200. We still have 125 laps to go here in Texas at America 300. Jess is doing the thing. You're doing a great job. Hose up. I'm missing a pole. Who won that one? Who won between Cole and Tyler? It's not showing up for me. Good now, you think? Good deal. Good. I don't know. Twitch being Twitch. Oh, there it is. Chris Carter won. 7 votes. Nice job, guys. Nice job, folks. Y'all keep killing it. Cole Fitzpatrick, Tyler Williams. That poll is not showing up for me. Oh, 1. Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you, baby. All right. What's up, J-Dog? Good to see you, sir. How are you doing? All right. There it is. Now it's showing. Chat was not scrolling there. All right. Now it's James Molyneux, the 94, and the 15 of Casey Hutchins. Casey Hutchins, runner of the Zerus Chevy Camaro, Chevrolet. The Chevrolet, the 2022 Chevrolet. I can't call it a Camaro anymore because they don't make them. And then Mr. Molyneux. Back here to the 94, or the Garage 86 version. Oh, I like it. But all them things. Yeah. They're holding on to all he's got. All right, folks. Keep the polls going. I am going to take a small hydrate break. You do so yourselves. 120 laps to go this time by. Jacob Bradley out front. Throw this bad boy on exciting. See how this thing rolls. $86 of 200 being completed. All right, James getting the popular vote on that last one. Thank you. And everybody voting. Charles Abert, Daniel Wiles, the next drivers on your list. Daniel Wiles, the driver we're hooked on, the 88 right there. Looking at the inside of Stallings. Going to get inside of that top 5. And then Charles Abert, the 7. On the lead lap, there he is. Ford Mustang. High velocity on board. 2273 I-rated. Has Devins Baker just ahead. 14 rolling. Timothy Stubblefield right behind Cole Fitzpatrick, Tyler Williams. Gage Knox still working back forward in that 76. Charles Abert, last driver on the lead lap. Driver still holding on. Ooh, Dustin Stallings. Got the 88 to the inside. How about Daniel Wiles? Looking to the inside, trying to make the pass, trying to make it clear, able to defend on the outside. Older tires. At Texas, you can deliver some great defense on the outside lane. Right now, that's exactly what you see in the 00. He's going to cross out. 88 up near the wall. Bam! Crossover back to the inside for the 00. Stallings. Daniel Wiles. Wiles up and out. Back to the back bumper. These two have a magical race going on right now. Look at the run down to the bottom side for the 00. 88's going to have a run right there to the back bumper. Is going to get there to the outside. Down the back straightaway. A good look here at the momentum you can get on the outside lane. Track Bar Media on board. For the 88 and the 00. Corner exit. Tires hooked up on the white line for the 00. 88 right back to the back bumper. So far, so good for the drivers. Jacob Bradley out front in the 50. Aaron Smith in second. Down the back straightaway they go. Top 7 still within a relative margin. Kevin West tailored to those drivers. 17 spots gained for the 01. 84 of Brad Gutierrez. Still trying to roll back forward to 88. Still trying to make passes on the 00. Who's up 5 in that 4 spot. Trying to close in the distance on Millett. And that 31 who is closing in the distance to Aaron Smith just ahead. A great day for racing. As all these drivers show up. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Budgie. Much love to you, dear. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Y'all keep killing it. Thank you for being some of the best in the business. Make sure that you keep tuning in to all those people that get out there and follow us. We want you to follow them. All of the action. These drivers putting in all the effort you could ever ask for such a big race. A lot of money on the line, a lot of pride on the line on top of it. He just got into you. Ginger got dizzy, fenced it out of 2. You're done. Brother, I hope you feel better. Ginger, be good, brother. I do hope you feel better. Didn't see that one. I hope everything gets. I tell you what, it's hot everywhere. If you're out there, make sure you folks are hydrating. Zach Millett to the bottom side. Aaron Smith on the outside lane. Can't stress it enough, folks. You got to hydrate. 31 side by side for second. Jacob Bradley wants to see this. 31, little wiggle on the car on the bottom side. 70 defending the outside lane. 31 takes over second. Look at the gap now. 1.08. 1 1/10 31 carrying the bottom side. Going to drive up out of the race line, come across the nose of the 70. Ooh, a little bump there from the 70. He's good. But a tenth slower. Jacob Bradley able to step away as drivers go side by side behind him. Go grande or go home. I like it. I like it. Bobby, thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you, folks. I know that I have I have it on subscriber only chat. It's only because of bots. That's it. That's the only reason why I have it that way. We had some bots in not too long ago that made things a little bit uncomfortable for us and for everything else. It was nuts. So thank you. Babe, I'm behind on the polls. Charles Ebert, Daniel Wiles, who won on that one? Daniel did. Okay, Daniel did. All right. I'm behind. Jess is doing her part. I'm not. We have Brad Gutierrez and Timothy Stubblefield, so the 84. Brad Gutierrez in the 84 again. Moving up. And Mr. Stubblefield, who's in that 92. If this is the Merica Racing 300, right? Nothing screams more Merica than that right there. Jacob Bradley, Zach Millett coming around for the final time on the white flag lap. Millett actually closing in the distance this last time. Kevin West, fastest driver on the racetrack, inside the top 5. 30-40, trying to press a little harder, side by side with a 00 Stallings. Jacob Bradley trying to win stage 2. He's coming around. Final 2 turns. Jacob Bradley will knock it out and knock it down. He's going to win stage 2. 5-0. It's some money for that stage win. 100 complete. Millett second, Aaron Smith third, Daniel Wiles fourth, Dustin Stallings fifth. Kevin West will finish in 6th here in that second stage. Brad Gutierrez in 7th. Russell Black at 8th. Joseph Tucker in 9th. Skylar Comstock at 15 in 10th. That'll be your top 10 for the stage as everybody looks to make it happen. The racing has dang old. It's calmed down. It's calmed way down. I'd say that, but not really. It's going to pick up from there. That's your favorite car. Yeah, Jess is allowed to have favorites. Timothy Stubblefield on the lead lap. Charles Ebert on the lead lap as well. Gage Knox will be your lucky dog, I do believe. He'll get one of those 2 laps back as the S-Car racing machine. Trying to make more happen here. Jacob Bradley will lead them to pit road, and as they do, they'll take the time to thank all of the partners and sponsors and affiliates of all of these fine folks. RB Racing 064 on TikTok. Make sure you go check him out. Check out his YouTube channel as well. Making a Team Conti. Making a to Fitzies out there on TikTok. Make sure you go check him out. Chris Smith on TikTok as well. There are links in the description on Facebook and YouTube and the race description. Make sure you definitely go check him out. I'm Polar TV out there as well. The Free to Fly Farm Hauling LLC. Love them. Leave them. Free to Fly Farm at gmail.com. AMRPaintworks.com. You got to get one of the best paint schemes from one of the best in the biz. TeamConti.gg/black is where you're going to be able to pick up your Team Conti Sim Performance. Pew Pew Merica 088 out there on TikTok. Go give them some love. Go give all these fine folks some love. I appreciate every one of them. And then join the Merica Discord. That's going to be one of the links you're going to be able to get out there as well. Merica Racing. Knocking it down, each and every one of them. That's right. Timothy Stubblefield wins that one. Dustin Stallings and Joe Thomas. As we continue to update Dustin Stallings in the 00 is on there as the number 4 car. Maverick Racing is also our D1 driver cam. That driver is on the board. Are you voting for him or are you sending him home? It is all up to you folks out there on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for being our votes. Joe Thomas in the 21 is on pit road. PinUpsForVets.com on board that one. Again, remember, that's what it looks like. And I gotta put this back where it belongs. Sorry. All right, Millett's going to be your race leader. Jacob Bradley in second. Aaron Smith in third. Dustin Stallings in fourth. What about Zach Millett? He got the dang old one of the best pit stops you're going to see there. Dustin Stallings in the 00. Something did something weird there. I think NVIDIA just trying to update in the middle of the stream. Jeez. All right. Let's do it. We got 95 to go, or 96 to go. At the line, we're green. Dustin Stallings got the win. On a 00. Millett there working. How about an 88 of Daniel Wiles on the bottom side? 3 wide into 3 and 4 back to 2x2. Front straightaway's busy. Russell Black up 3. How about Skylar Constock in the 28? Rolling right behind the trailer park due to Kevin West. West on the bottom. Brad Gutierrez up 1. Holding on, Dustin Stallings up 5. Still in that 4 spot. Liam Knox, Jacob Bradley. They're the next drivers in your... well, they're there. How about the 72? Strong start for the 72. We hope we're going to see something big here. Gage Knox in the 76 looking. That Snickers is your driver that you're looking at right now. That is going to be the paint one of the paints you're voting for. The other one, the number 50, Jacob Bradley, fastest lap of the race, trying to maximize everything he's got going on. 29:42, the fastest lap for that driver. Zach Millett, 29:46. Aaron Smith, 29:62. Gonna hold on to your butts, folks. Evans Baker just ran his fastest lap of the race, 29:85. Charles Haber just ran his, 30:05. Joe Thomas at 30:08. 9 times the right time for Texas. The track gets faster. Got a tie out there going on. Massive, massive, massive. Thank you, folks, for being out there. I appreciate you all ever so much. Helping making racing great again. That's what I'm saying. .31, travel to the bottom side, Millett. 138, good lead over Jacob Bradley. 110 of 200 complete as we speak. Massive, massive, massive. You're good, Budgie. You just keep killing it. You keep killing it. You're amazing. Budgie's amazing. Jess is amazing. Thank you for the awesome family that I've been able to have here. That's what I call all these fine folks. They're my fam. Well, we thank all the drivers for showing up tonight, giving us something to look at. Liam Knox giving us some love. Appreciate you very much for those likes out there on YouTube. You're all crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you. Liam Knox, Jacob Bradley, 72. Giving himself a great look. Daniel Wiles. We haven't really seen anything crazy so far. We've just seen some great driving. Kyler Comstock up 19. Kevin West up 17. These two duking it out for the hard charger. Go Liam from Wise. G91 Liam getting going into the next round, into the the semifinals. So Liam will have to face off against Chris Carter or Cole Fitzpatrick. Liam Knox got a pretty popular paint scheme out there. I like to see it. So Chris Carter on the vote right now. That's going to be the dang 07. Where's he at? He is on pit road. McKee says yes. Merica Racing, a racing machine. Those who remember, he's getting it fixed. He's gonna have a brand dang old new car. That's Chris Carter. Cole Fitzpatrick still out there. I do believe still running. Where's Cole at? There he is in 8th. A pretty snazzy looking paint scheme himself. Little do it for do. Tell you what, that's a scheme striker would like. Fitzpatrick, the Fitz G9, all on board. Let's go. Chris Carter takes the early lead on the voting there as we work. Zach Millett at 31. 0.6 of a second lead over Jacob Bradley. Aaron Smith in tow. Aaron backing up the corner, trying to save some grace here. 85 laps to go this time by. Dustin Stallings holding on to that 4th spot. Brad Gutierrez up 1. Skyler all on it as we see 19 spots gained. Hard charging. Your Liam's brother need him to win. I like it. All right. You sure wish you had one of the race cars like that? Well, you know the best way to do it? AMRpaintworks.com. Amar is awesome at what he does. AMRpaintworks.com. That's how you get one of those paints. Liam's brother, you need him to win. I tell you what, Liam, he won stage 1. And then I think he got a penalty. He's 2 laps down right now, but he's very, very, very comfortable. Gage Knox behind. That's the 76. He's the first driver a lap down. Liam needs cautions and to not be in them. That's what he needs. But the race is kind of spread out. 118 of 200. 31 out front. Had some right front damage early. Zach is rebounded tonight. Has done a phenomenal job at doing so. Jacob Bradley, bottom side of the racetrack. Up and out of the corner. As at Purdue University, number 50 rolling. Aaron Smith in 3rd. Dustin Stallings in 4th. 84, Brad Gutierrez down on the bottom. The Maverick man holding on. He was going good at the start. Yeah, I think he got a penalty on pit road, and Omar will have to correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I believe that's what happened. Because he's on pit road for 56 seconds. That, to me, is a penalty. Know what I mean? I believe Chris Carter was going to dang old win the dang old paint scheme. So, Chris, stay on the dang old Stay on the dang old track. This Carter, he says yes. Moving on to the semifinals. James Molyneux and Daniel Wiles. That's going to be the next drivers you're going to see. Daniel Wiles in the 88. Up on the outside of the 9 here. And the 94. How about Joseph Tucker, Russell Black battling back here? It'll be, where's the 94? Right there. There's James. He is in the Garage 56 version of that paint scheme. I do like that paint scheme, folks. It's one that, when I saw Garage 56 making the attempt in 2024 of the 24-hour Le Mans, I was absolutely blown away by the sound of the car in comparison to everything else. Beautiful, beautiful looking. Not just the paint scheme, and just paying homage to what NASCAR and the things that NASCAR are able to do, and in culmination with IMSA style racing and seeing what that program can do. I would love to see more stock cars in the dang old road course racing out there. It'd be awesome. Put them in the Rolex 24 as well. That'd be cool. Bradley Aaron Smith still close, quarter second, separating those two. Brad Gutierrez has Kevin West all over that dang old booty. He passed the pace truck. Oh, yeah, I wasn't sure. Passed the pace truck. Oh, wait, he passed the pace truck coming to pit road? Oh, no. I didn't see it. I should have paid more attention. Apologize for missing it. Baji, you're amazing. Give Dustin Stones a shout out from Josh B. from BRB. I will give it. Casey, give it a shout out to Dustin Stallings. From Josh B. from BRB. Much love. Will do. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gift out there as well. Much love to you. We got to get those alerts set up on TikTok to be able to be on the stream as well. I don't know how that works, but love it. Love it, love it. Thank you, TikTok, for being out there. Thank you, everybody, for being out there everywhere. We got so many browsers going up right now. It's unbelievable. All right, we got a tie between James and Daniel. We need that tie to be settled. We're coming down to the wire. Daniel Wiles of the 88. It's a beautiful paint scheme. They're all beautiful, folks. They're all beautiful. Oh, James Molyneux up. There it is. Jess says we're going to end that one. Daniel did win that one. James Molyneux still in a beautiful. That paint scheme's still beautiful as well. But Daniel Wiles get the big old dub. On that one, move on to the semifinals. 88 is the man. All right, Timothy Stubblefield or Dustin Stallings. That's going to be it. And we'll move on to semifinals, and we'll have 3 more votes after this one, folks. So 4 total. Dustin Stallings in the 00. Here is that driver right there. Or Timothy Stubblefield in the Stub Racing 92. Breathing America as we speak. Liam's looking good right now. He is looking good. I tell you what, Liam needs he needs a couple of cautions to fall his way. Gage Knox right there. Zach Millett's going to be your race leader. Bradley's going to be in second. Aaron Smith in third. Brad Gutierrez in fourth. Kevin West in fifth. 2 drivers at the most spots. Kevin West, Skyler Comstock. 18 spots gained for the 28. 7th spot for him. Does have the 3 spots gained from Dustin Stallings. Aaron Smith only off 1 from the start of the race, but he's been able to keep it close right to the back bumper of Jacob Bradley. Zach Millett, 1.5 second advantage. Still rolling forward and running very comfortable race line. A very comfortable race line right now this race can be possibly won or lost on pit road. Russell Black back here in the 64, giving himself a good hard look at what he is managing right now. That's what it is. You kind of have to manage. You put a track together like this, and you got to manage. Wheelman. I can't tell who's the better driver, he or his little man. Skylar Black is he's a wheelman, and so is his dad. Learns from the best, right? That's the way it is. Little Knox coming around. Whoop. Gage Knox on pit road right now. He just stepped away. Okay, we'll go back to it. iRacing man. Dustin Stallings in 6th. Kevin West in 5th. Just ahead. Zach Millett 1.5. How about Aaron Smith traveling the bottom? I tell you what, this group right here catching these top 3. Back again, Brad Gutierrez in 4th. Down the back straight at 133. Up 200. How about Timothy Stubblefield winning? Your dang old thing, dang. Tim, moving on. Final 3 votes you guys are going to have to do for me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You are choosing who's going to win some money. That's basically what you guys are doing. So think about that. Final 3 rounds, semi-final, and then the finals coming up. Liam Knox or Chris Carter. Liam Knox still out there, 72 Snickers machine. Or Chris Carter. And the Keith Says Yes racing machine himself. You tell me. Just trying to get closer. Got our Comstock rolling. Bottom side of the racetrack, 18 spots gained. Daniel Wiles off 3, still holding on as well. How about this little battle we're seeing here? 84 to the 01, 00 to the outside. Uh-oh. We had a stutter there. Apologies, folks. We've all settled down. We've all settled down. I have more browser sources open than I care to admit. That's probably what's going on. Liam Knox, 62% of the vote right now. The 50 has gone back to 6th. Aaron Smith, Jacob Bradley had an issue right there. It's got free. So Aaron Smith goes to 2nd. Went for a ride in the grass. Just had to cool tires down. That's all. That's all he was trying to do. Just cool tires down. He'll be coming to pit road very soon. Aaron Smith, a big blink for me there. Brad Gutierrez in 2nd. Aaron Smith holding on. He's good. Everything settles out as we roll. Liam Knox, Chris Carter. Those are your 2 drivers you're voting for right now. Daniel Wiles, Timothy Stubblefield. That'll be your next one. $140 of 200. Skylar Comstock coming to pit road. This is to the point where drivers are going to be able to make it on tires and fuel. Do they do it? You know what I mean? Do you short pit yourself now, or do you run it halfway and then come to pit road? Good question. $141 of 200. There's Timothy Stubblefield to the 92. That's the 7. And the 6-4 behind. Hutchins. Knight, little wall tap there. Just fine. Devins Baker. All on board. Liam Knox going to the final round. We'll find out who he's going to face for the best paint out there. It's a popularity contest. That's what we're doing. Daniel Wiles and Timothy Stubblefield. That's your next one. 88. That's going to be the car you're going to be looking at. Here it is. TSP. Aboard the 88. Track Bar Media on board. There's your 88. And then Timothy Stubblefield and the 92 sitting in 14th. Keep your eye on the prize there, folks. Let us know who your favorite paint scheme is in this round. Who goes to the tail of two tapes? 92 or the 88? Zach Millett. 2.1 second lead over Aaron Smith. Brad Gutierrez, 3/4 of a second back from there. Kevin West holding on to a top 4 night. Dustin Stallings in the final money spot. Casey Hutchins up 10. The next biggest mover of the race right there. Liam Knox of the 72. Off 18 was your pole sitter. Won the first stage. And since then, had a penalty he had to take care of. Roy Grande coming to pit road. Grande iRacing Americana right there. That's a good battle going on right there when it comes to the votes. You guys keep voting. Daniel Wiles in the 88. Or Timothy Stubblefield in the 92. What one screams Merica Racing more than the other? Zach Millett, Aaron Smith, Brad Gutierrez, Kevin West, Dustin Stallings. How about we see it? Jacob Bradley coming to pit road. Ooh, did he get it down? We'll have to wait and see when it comes to speed on pit road. Did he wiggle the nose down well enough? The 11 of Grande coming around. Came to pit road. Stubblefield on pit road as well. Dang, a good-looking paint scheme on all these cars. And that's all courtesy of Amart Paint Works. Again, thank you to all the sponsors. I am Polar. You see everything scrolling across right there, folks. I encourage you to put yourself in their contention and their look. Timothy Stubblefield going to win that one. So it's going to be Liam Knox versus Timothy Stubblefield for the final time. Now, I know you have Liam's fam out there. I know we got some fam and friends of everybody. But I encourage you to vote, and vote now. Your best paint. Final poll. either Liam Knox or Timothy Stubblefield. Oh, the 11 sideways on the bottom. Caution comes out. Grande. Just got free out of turn 4. That thing locked up on him. Great job by the other drivers there. Let's back up here. Let's take a listen. It just stepped at him, and he knew it. And he held on to it. Locked up the brakes. Into the clutch. Going to minimize any kind of damage. Going to save for the 11. And we just had a couple of drivers come to pit road. They're going to have to stay out now. They're going to be a couple of laps down. Zach Millett coming to pit road. Aaron Smith there. Timothy Stubblefield. Going to be 2 laps down. Skylar Comstock, I believe, is going to be your free pass here. We'll have to take a look. Yeah, he's going to be your lucky dog. So Stubblefield will be a lap down. Bradley's going to be a lap down. Liam Knox going to be up here as well. Might stay. He might stay out. We'll see. Stubblefield or Liam Knox. There they are right there, folks. Right side by side with each other. The 92 or the 72. Those are the 2 paints right there. That Ford, that Toyota. Those are the ones you're looking at right now. 72 and the 92. That car or, hold on. It scrolled. That car. Snickers or Merica? Y'all tell me. Keep rolling. Only 6 votes. You guys had more votes than that in the last round. You can do better than that. Liam Knox or Timothy Stubblefield. That's your point. That's your paints. We know it's a popularity contest, but vote with your eyes, less with your heart. Zach Millett wins the race off pit road. Go Snickers, says Steve Devin. Favorite snack. I get it. I get it. Getting close. Liam Knox, Stubblefield, back within a vote. Liam gets another vote. Well, back within a there it is, back within a vote. Timer's going to run out. Timer's run out. How about it? Liam Knox. A 3-minute timer. That's all we wanted to do it for. Liam Knox is going to get the free pass, and he is going to be your fan-voted favorite paint, according to YouTube. If anybody has a problem with it, blame YouTube. Congratulations to Liam on getting the fan vote favorite paint. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for voting out there and making this a more interactive stream. I know it's different and it takes a little bit of time, but congratulations. The bracket is done, and we are done with that one. So there you go. Liam Knox. Try to nibble away at your car, lose weight, run faster, fail post-race inspection. Not enough car. There you go. Maybe that's what's happening. All right, Zach Millett, Kevin West. And then Aaron Smith. That's the restart here as we go 47 laps to go next time by. 48 to go as we speak. Drivers down the back straightaway. Oh, 88 goes around. Oh, baby. Everybody hard on the brakes. Woo, baby. Casey Hutchins. Oh. Liam was very close to getting the free pass there. Jacob Bradley Timothy Stubblefield, and hopefully Tim. We'll see who made it through this, because Lord knows you just. Oh, there. Yeah, I mean, immediately on the brakes. Brake, 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 brake. Oh, both drivers. I think, yeah, Casey's backwards. Liam, Jacob Bradley, did he make it through there? Let's take a look. Did he get any contact out of this? I don't think he did. Jacob Bradley might be your lucky dog here. We'll see. Any kind of contact will negate the lucky dog. All the cool things. Thank you for all the votes, folks. You're all legendary. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. We're live on all 4 platforms. As Tyler Williams comes to pit road, Daniel Wiles. We didn't even see what made that happen. Here's what happened. I think, uh-oh. Little check up there. Got free. Daniel barely missed that one. Oh, baby. Dustin Stallings right there. Inside the top 5 now, but watch from his point of view right there. This almost ends up in his lap. Let's go. Bam. Right here, watch. Oh, Daniel sideways. Whoa, baby. Woo. That'll make you a pucker. Yeesh. All right, want to make the announcement in Discord. Let them all know. All right. Yeah, who was it? Jacob Bradley was not your lucky dog. No, he was your lucky dog. Hold on. Gonna drop the tail end of the field. Who's your lucky dog there? Tyler Williams, Daniel Wiles, Timothy Stubblefield. I think it was Tim. Daniel Wiles. So Stubblefield, Bradley, both lap down. Roy's 2 laps down. Liam's 2 laps down. Boy, howdy. Let's do the thing. We're going. We're green. Let's do it. 31:01. All about the Benjamins now. $200 on the line for the race winner. Millet, Smith, Kevin West. Who's got the cojones? Who's going to send it for 43 laps? They coming around turn 3 and 4. Millet, Aaron Smith, Kevin West, Brad Gutierrez, Dustin Stallings. That'll be your top 5. 14 drivers on the lead lap. Devins Baker. Whoa, something happened with Devins. And showing him out. Oh, no. Jacob Bradley, a lap down. Stubblefield, a lap down. 5-0. Trying to get back up there and run. How about Millet? Fastest lap of the race. Trying to maximize the money. 29.37. Let's go. Back straightaway busy. The 8 of Joseph Tucker. Flipping on the bottom side. Rolling on. Roll out. Well, you know. Rule out. That's my best Optimus Prime impersonation you're never going to see, because I can't do any more of that. Millet out front. Aaron Smith, 160 of 200. Almost 2 hours of racing for these drivers, and man, oh man, has it been an absolute nailer. Everybody doing a great job. Thank you very much to all of you who tuned in. If this is your first time, I appreciate you more than you could ever imagine. So thank you very much for showing up. Thank you to everybody for being out there and catching one of these races from my point of view. And we appreciate it. If you're a returning person out there, well then thank you very much for coming back. Welcome aboard. Welcome. All right. We are 40 laps to go. I'm going to take my final hydrate. My throat's getting a little bit sore. We're doing a lot of talking, and I love it. We'll be back. We'll keep it rolling. We'll keep it on exciting. We'll keep it close. And we'll be right back. Heart to heart, much love to you. Chastity saying, let's go, Tucker. Let's go, drivers. Joseph Tucker to the bottom side. Looking at the back bumper of Dustin Stallings. Cole Fitzpatrick up 5. Hard charger, Kevin West. Everybody holding on for everything they've got. 30 laps to go this next time by. Zach Millett, 7/10 of a second. And trying to hold on to it down the back straightaway. 14 bottom side of the racetrack. That's Devins Baker. Coming down. Might be looking at pit road. Noel Holmberg jumping to pit road. Daniel Wiles on the 88. Skyler Comstock rolling. Drivers still have a shot. Comstock way up the race line. Trying to get a run to the back bumper of Russell Black. Black side by side. Black back tonight. Daniel Wiles trying to hold on to more of what he's got going on here. Came in 154. Going to maximize everything that this car has. Wall tap out of the corner on turn 4. 172 of 200. A night to remember. Zach Millett. And that 31. Holding on. Still has a whole lot to say. And there's a lot of racing still left. Anything can happen. George, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Let's go. Brad Gutierrez has gotten around the 70. Now 1.3 second deficit. Aaron Smith free, it looks like. Got a little right side damage. Kevin West in 4th, now in tow. Prize pool ever so coming down to the wire. Again, first place, $200 in a premium custom paint from Amar at AmarPaintWorks.com. Second place will receive $75. $50 for third place, $25 for fourth place, and $25 for fifth place. Ninth place will receive $19. As Fitzes says, you know what, that ninth spot, that's Russell Black right now. So keep your eye on that one. Russell Black, Daniel Wiles might be able to get one of those spots. We'll see. Jacob Bradley would be your lucky dog if a caution were to come out. Liam Knox 2 laps down, still trying to work his way back forward. Zach Millett out front. Gutierrez closing in. Aaron Smith's last lap, 10th faster than the race leader this time by. Aaron Smith down to the bottom. Kevin West looking for a little bit. How about Cole Fitzpatrick? The 8 car has a 9 on the outside. These two duking it out for that final paid spot. Joseph Tucker bottom side, but don't count out Dustin Stallings. 8 crosses over. Dirty air right on the nose of the 9. All these drivers putting in the effort. Skyler up 17. Sees the drivers ahead. He's still within striking distance. Cole Fitzpatrick dropping back to 7th. But here comes Skyler. Skyler, a hard charge on the bottom side, pushing up and out. 88 of Daniel Wiles off 4. Still has that look of determination. Look at the drive into the corner. All the way down, giving himself a little extra throttle into the corner, managing and trying to see, hey, these guys are running up right next to the wall on the outside lane, right there on the front straightaway. How much do I need to close in? And how can I close it in? His lap time, that last time by, matching the drivers ahead of him. So he's going to have to put a little more into it. Dustin Stallings, 30.63. Cole Fitzpatrick, 30.60. They're losing ground side by side to Kevin West ahead of them and Joseph Tucker, who is in that final dollar spot. See the dollar signs. Dustin Stallings side by side with Cole Fitzpatrick. Zach Millett still a 9/10 of a second lead managing. RB Racing 064 is the guy who put this on. And I tell you what, RB, Russell Black, you keep killing it each and every time. We appreciate the opportunity presented to us by this magnificent man and all that he has been able to do to keep iRacing moving forward. Russell Black, find him on TikTok. If he chooses to stream again, you'll need to follow him. Daniel Wiles in the final money spot. That 9th spot is where it pays $19 back to the driver. Zach Millett looking for $200. Brad Gutierrez trying to take that away. Aaron Smith, Kevin West, Joseph Tucker, the top 5. A massive undertaking to run 200 laps, a 300-mile race. And every single bit of it showing up and showing out. 20 laps to go. 13 drivers on the lead lap. Tyler Williams, the last driver on the lead lap. This driver has been able to manage everything he has had going on. Casey Hutchins up 9 in that 12th spot. Charles Abert up 5. 11th working for him. Kevin West gets around Aaron Smith. Missed the pass. Now I got to take a look at it. Got to the inside, sent it down. Was able to drive away a little free. That little bit of wiggle from the 70 looked like dirty air. Aaron Smith don't count him out. Not with 19 laps to go. Right rear. Looking hard. Joseph Tucker trying to close it as well. How about Dustin Stallings? But a 4-second lead to the leader. 4-second deficit to the leader. But down that back straightaway, he's putting it close to the wall. Oh, Russell got a little bit free. Wrong with the car. Better have some gas in it. Gonna get back up to speed. Abert goes around. 7 car and that Ford. Chevrolet's all top 5. Toyota of Dustin Stallings, first non-Chevrolet manufacturer inside the top 10. The next driver that has anything to do with it not being a Chevrolet, well, that's Charles Abert in that 7 car. He's in a Ford. Liam Knox in a Ford as well. Still rolling the bottom side. Had a good, strong car in the very early going. Right now, Millett. Brad Gutierrez. Kevin West. Maximum effort. How about Joseph Tucker still holding on to that 5 spot, but Dustin Stallings breathing all over the back of his bumper, saying, hey, you got to move. He doesn't have to move. He just got to go. Hold on to your butts, folks. Stallings changing lanes. Trying to get some clean air on the nose. Egg shape up and out. Low line exit. We'll have a run out of the back straightaway. Double zero up and out. Closing in the distance on the 8. 8 turns in sharply. He's just calm. Look at the calm face. He's just calm. Just calm. Thank you to all the drivers who ran the driver cams tonight. I appreciate you very much. Joseph Tucker, the driver who's defending that race line, that car. He's got little wiggles out of it. He's up. He's shifting. He's doing everything he can. He's got his hands full on that car. Maximum effort, folks. Maximum effort. That's what you see out of that one. How about Russell Black? Sitting at 11th. That's where he started. We saw some cautions today, but I'm going to tell you what, still worth the price of admission. Daniel Wiles. Baker. Oh, baby. Everybody doing what they can. Chris Smith sitting on pit road. And the 015, all that dang old engine doing the thing. Now, Mr. Williams. Tyler Williams. Little crests everywhere. And thank you to the drivers who ran the driver cams tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all keep killing it. Keep being the bad mamma jammas that you are. 10 laps to go for Zach Millett. Kevin West in tow. The trailer park dude trying to upset a win. That man is on a mission. Zach holding on for dear life. 0.8 of a second difference here. Drops into the corner, out of the gas early. Aaron Smith back to fourth. Joseph Tucker in the 8 car is closed in. A little bit of lap traffic there in the mix. That's going to be the 14. Devins Baker holding. Doing just fine. Pushing up. Oh, 70 free. Holding on to it. Aaron Smith through the grass. Going to go back to a 5th, and here comes Dustin Stallings. Aaron Smith, top 3 car all night. 8 laps to go, trying to hold on to it. Right now, Zach Millett, 0.6 of a second, 7 laps to go at the line. Dustin Stallings, quarter in, trying to get into the money spot. $25 is $25. I know people who do less for a Klondike bar. Battle for the lead between these two. 6:10, now 6 seconds to go, 6 laps to go. Kevin West's last lap. 0.2 of a second better this time by 6 to go. That time a 10th better. He is in the draft of the car ahead of him. Can he close it down? 6 laps to go. Millett has been exceptional tonight. All these drivers have been exceptional. Jacob Bradley coming to pit road. Liam Knox on pit road. These drivers have ran their cycle. Aaron Smith, quarter second now to Dustin Stallings. Stallings now getting there. Trying to find that last little bit. 5 laps to go. Millett, Kevin West, now lap traffic. At second, can Kevin West get there and make it happen? The drive into the corner, hard press. Moving on, let's go. Four laps to go. Can it be a storybook ending? Can Zach manage the gap up and out of the corner? Great drive for Kevin West there out of the corner. Looked clean, but everything neck and neck as far as times go. 31 left side to the bottom side. Dustin Stallings still trying to keep that final spot within his sights. Aaron Smith, Dustin Stallings. Stallings up and down, trying to find any part of this race line. And right now, Zach Millett in the 31 leads with a 0.6 of a second lead. Jeremy, thank you for the like, sir. Two to go. 31 to the 01. Final 2 corners. Dustin Stallings still trying to get to the back bumper of the 70 here. Up and out, down the back straightaway, closes in. Andrew, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Oh, baby, how about it now? 00, working to the outside. Kevin West trying to close back in. White flag waves, final lap. Zach Millett trying to be $200 richer tonight. To the bottom side. Back straightaway, Kevin West, one last ditch effort himself. Can he get anything out of the back straightaway? Aaron Smith and Dustin Stallings trying to battle it out for that final pace spot. Down to the bottom side, they're going to look at it. Kevin West, we'll see him and wave him goodbye. Zach Millett wins the Merica 300. Kevin West comes home second. Brad Gutierrez third. Joseph Tucker fourth. Aaron Smith, your top 5 paid positions. 9th spot goes to Skylar Comstock, who's going to win himself $19 for finishing in 9th. Team Conti Sim Performance. And how about Daniel Wiles rebounding up there as well? Dustin Stallings up there being able to compete. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in and watched this race. We'll talk to your top 3. Includes your race winner. We'll talk to the man who put on the thing and did the thing. May not have been a race-winning move, but back here on that last caution, my move of the race is right here with Dustin Stallings. I'm going to give it to him. Had a hard-fought race there with Aaron Smith at the end of it, but this is my move of the race. Keeps himself in contention with a car that got free below him. This is my Signature Esports move of the race here. This is a 00 on lap 153 to avoid the caution. 88 got free, and literally by mere inches missed that. Didn't even register any damage. So that's my move of the race for Dustin Stallings. Zach Millett gets the victory. Here is your race results here for the Merica 300 at Texas. Lamar, you're amazing, sir. You're a scholar and a legend. You keep killing it with those paints, brother, and very happy for you and all of your success. Team Conti, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody out there. Zach Millett, Kevin West, Brad Gutierrez is going to be your top 3. Paid positions go all the way to Joseph Tucker and Aaron Smith, your 4th and 5th spots. And then Dustin Stallings, Daniel Wiles, Cole Fitzpatrick are going to finish all the way through 8th. Skylar Comstock will get that 9th spot and get that $19 courtesy of Fitz out there. Actually, is he going to pay himself? I like it. Fitz going to pay Skylar. There we go. Charles Abert's going to finish in 10th. Russell Black at 11th. Casey Hutchins in 12th. Last driving elite lap's going to be Tyler Williams in that 95. Jacob Bradley rebounds and finishes in 14th. I say rebounds. He started on pole. He won that first stage. I'm sorry. He started. Jacob Bradley started 4th. He had a great car, and that's especially in that second stage. And we were looking forward to see what was going to happen. Green flag pit stops got in the way of all of that. Found himself 2 laps down and had a battle from there. Roy Grande finishes in 15th. Liam Knox in 16th. Liam had a bad fast car in that first stage. That's who started on pole. Back to 16th, but does win your fan vote paint, and we absolutely. Ooh, that dang old thing scares the crap out of me every time. Every single time. And then back through 16th, we've got, again, Liam Knox. James Molyneux is going to finish in 17th. Joe Thomas in 18th. Devins Baker, Timothy Stubblefield through 20th. Here's the rest of your race results there, folks. As Chris Smith, Noah Holmberg, Gage Knox, Christopher Carter, and Michael Matta all the way through 25th. 25 drivers started tonight's race, and it was absolutely amazing. I was just telling them what my move of the race was. I was telling them who won. Again, recapping who won the fan vote paint. And then, of course, man, what a race this was. How about that, brother?
Yeah, it was good. I'm glad it cleaned up because I know I was getting a little bit frustrated there in the beginning with all those cautions, but I'm pretty sure if you look back, as soon as the lights came on is when everything cleaned up and we started getting some green flag runs.
Yeah, that was, the faster it got, the better it got. It seemed like it was the better the car handled, and it seemed like everybody was calmer. I would say calm. The racing was intense.
Yeah, Danny, what was it like up front there?
It was good there for the beginning part, and then it got a little hectic there at the end. But yeah, it was good racing.
Tell you what, you keep putting on events like this where 200 laps. That's a workout. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm tired, and I called the dang race. You guys drove it.
Yeah, my back's hurting. I could feel it right in my upper back. It's tight. I'll be ready to get up when we're all done.
I tell you what, that was it was intense. It was intense. So, recap for the race. Of course, we always like to make sure that I go back and do that. Fastest lap of the race, of course, was your race winner, Zach Bill, at 29.369. Led 98 of the 200 laps, and was absolutely insane. 11 cautions. That includes 2 stage cautions. 34 caution laps total over the 200. That's the number that you got to look at, right? Only 34 caution laps of the 200 that you ran. I know it seems frustrating to run, to have cautions, but if you think about the number of caution laps, you guys actually ran a ton of green flag laps here.
Yeah, that was it turned out pretty good. I'm really excited for how it turned out. The setup was great. Thanks Team Conti for the great setup. I told Mike when I was asking him to build this that we wanted something fun, we wanted something challenging, and something that screamed come out and get you some Team Conti sets. So and I think he executed on that.
I think he did. Only 3 lead changes though. It seemed like once somebody took over lead, clean air was important.
I think that's the new build with these cars. I've noticed ever since they came out with it, passing the leader is super tough. So hopefully I adjust on it and fix it for future races. But yeah, clean air was king.
I'm curious on what the freaking top 3 guys thought of it. Especially Millet up there in the clean air and having to battle through it. I'm really curious what these guys are going to have to say about it.
Well, Kevin got such a great run. I'm gonna pull him up here in just a moment. But Kevin got such a great run, but it seemed like he stalled out as soon as he got close to him. So, it's insane. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to your race winner. He's $200 richer. He's the man behind the scenes. Clean Air knocked it out. And from Clayton, New York, to be Zach. Zach, congratulations on the victory here tonight. That Clean Air was everything. From what we're gathering. Walk us through your race. Congratulations as well, but walk us through this race and what you see on this racetrack and what you had to go through to get to it.
Well, man, I don't even know where to start. I felt like we had a range of emotions tonight. We had wheel damage there in the first stage, and came down, got it fixed. We're lucky. I mean, it was only about a minute of damage, and we came back out towards the end. Didn't even change tires. I was going to still save a set and just try to make it back second stage or the last stage, and got involved in another wreck after that. Had more wheel damage. Everything else was bent up, and the old TCSP Chevy was in tough shape, and we had about a minute and a half of damage there. We got most of it fixed the first caution. Luckily, there was another caution, got the rest of it fixed. Took tires, stayed out at the next stage. Thank God for that stage. I mean, that really saved our race. Traffic was just insane, with the dirty air. And yeah, once we got back up there, I was just being super careful to make good choices and not hit the wall anymore. And it definitely helped. And yeah, what a blast, man.
That was one of the things that I hit on whenever you took back over the lead. I was like, man, this guy had a right front broken on this race car. Just half an hour prior to that, and next thing you know, you're up there contending for a win. And the moment you took over and got the restart, you really didn't have to look back. You were able to manage a half a second gap all the way up until about 20 to go. About 20 to go, we started seeing things kind of pick up. Pace started picking up behind you. With this build, and we were just talking about this with RB and Daniel. The build seems to be building that it's a clean air dominant kind of build.
Yeah, you hate to see it. I mean, it's kind of what they're doing in real life. So I mean, it's kind of iRacing's job to make it as accurate as possible, unfortunately, for these cars.
Right.
And yeah, you get up behind somebody and you're kind of helpless. You have to be just that much faster to not only get around it, but you got to pick a different line entirely to do it. And sometimes at a track like this, where the high arc to the bottom, and then opening back up to the wall 1 and 2, and then mostly bottom 3 and 4 is kind of the fast line. I mean, it's hard to come up with something else to get that pass done.
I know that that was one thing that I was watching a couple of weeks ago, just with the 1.5-mile tracks, and just kind of how drivers are working their throttle on corner entry, driving into the corner, and especially here at Texas, you almost have to be super low on your exit to really carry for what you would consider a tire saving strategy. And that was a lot of what I saw tonight. Getting out of turn 2, you guys were half a lane lower before you got to even a third of the way down the wall.
Yeah, it's really lane dependent, definitely, when it comes to saving tires. And it was actually, shout out to Team Conti Sim Performance for this setup. It really balanced out well. You could, if you run too hard, you could really heat up that right rear. You could spin it around anytime you wanted. But if you took care of the right rear the first 20, 30 laps in a run, then it really starts to benefit you in the long run. And then the right front kind of evens it out entirely, and it's a really balanced car at the end of a run. I think both runs I was around the 50% on both. There wasn't any real big difference between front and back, and I mean that's the most fun kind of car to race, is a really well balanced car.
Sometimes I get jealous, but not tonight. If my voice is sore, I was calling this race. I was talking about all these fantastic, paint schemes that we have going on. You were in contention out there as well. When you get into races like this, and there's dollar signs, right? You got the dollar signs in your eyes. Are you thinking about that, or are you just thinking about making it?
That's the hardest thing to do, man. Is to not think about it. Just try to hit your marks and not look in the mirror and seeing that Kevin West TikTok machine getting closer and closer and closer. Because I mean, he's infamous for that. Once these cars start building loose, that guy's a machine. So, it's hard when the guy behind you is faster. So even at the beginning of that last run, I had to kind of watch Aaron Smith in the mirror there, and he's got so much pace all the time. Him and Jake, they're always fast. So it's a pleasure to race with these guys. Everybody in this group is going to race you clean regardless, for money or not. So, I mean, Russell puts on a hell of a show, man.
Well, it gives me something great to call. I tell you what, I liked what I saw. Russ, go ahead, man. I do a lot. I've done enough talking. Go ahead.
No. I mean, I think it's great, and Zach, just fantastic job. I don't know if you heard it earlier. You also had the fastest lap of the race too. So that's an additional prize you won. Man, we had so many prizes. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to figure out who won everything. So I just know you got first $200. Get that premium paint from AMR Paintworks, and then also your $15 for fastest lap. So great job. You had a hell of a car out there, and man, did that gold and black look good.
Yes, it did. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for this paint. This paint is it's beautiful, and I'm glad you noticed the spec map the other night. So it looks good in the camera light tonight.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It looked a lot better whenever the lights came on. Texas is one of the tracks that I absolutely love under the lights. There's not very many tracks on iRacing that I actually like in the light. At nighttime, this is one of them that I do.
Oh yeah, and it's none of us are really happy to see cautions come out, but boy, when the lights light up on the fence, it's pretty damn cool.
Oh, it's amazing to see. Well, Zach, congratulations! You got a big old, bang old victory here. $200 in your pocket plus the 15 there. Maximum effort, and what a great time, great opportunity for you to come back and showcase all the speed that you had tonight. Thank you for your time, and I'm gonna let you go. It's great. Give your shout outs, man. Give your praise, give your thanks. It was a great race, and congrats once again on the win.
Thanks, man. Yeah, shout out to you for the broadcast as always. Signature Esports, you do an awesome job. I'm really looking forward to going back and watching this. Russell, I can't thank you enough for putting these on, man. We all look forward to these races, and when you space them out, it's the proper way to do it. We're all just foaming at the mouth for the next one every time. So hell of a job as always, man. Shout out to Merica Racing. It's a pleasure to be a part of the group, and look forward to racing together every week. Shout out to Team Conti Sim Performance as always for everything they do for us. EMR Paintball, that S4 guy on Twitch, and man, I'm drawing a blank. I think that's it. Man, I suck if I'm forgetting anybody.
And for anybody else he forgot, thank you as well.
What he said.
That's right. That's I do it all the time. And I have every sponsor for every lead to ever remember. So think about that's how that works. Dan, you got anything for Zach before I let you go? You're still in here. I want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm tired of him winning all the freaking money. I want some money. Damn it. No, good job, Zach. Good run, as always. Wish I was up there with you, but hell of a run, man.
Thanks, brother. It's always fun, man.
All right, Zach. Congratulations, man. We'll see you in the next one whenever RV makes that announcement.
Hell yeah, man. Can't wait.
That's Zach Millett coming home in victory lane. Daniel, you did your spin out in turn 2, set up my move of the race, which was for.
You had to bring it up, didn't you?
I'm sorry. but it is what brought that move out, and the 00 got that move of the race. I don't know how he didn't get any damage because it looked like he clipped your bumper, but he didn't. So it was crazy, and he was able to keep his pace, because if not, then there was going to be bigger issues that could have fallen in his lap. So that was my move of the race tonight, because you guys had such good racing. Like, it was hard to choose one, so I picked one in the middle of the race that would benefit somebody that made a smart move.
Oh yeah. He was lucky. I was on the throttle to keep it out of the field, and I wish these things had more horsepower. It probably would have worked, but yeah, he did good.
It was fantastic to watch. Stab the brake, stab the gas, do whatever you got to do it. How about we bring up the old trailer park dude who's going to be your P2 finisher tonight, Kevin West, making it said and done. Hard charger, 22 spots gained. Everything that you could ever ask for out of a race car, building to the way it was. What did you need at the end? Because it seemed like once you got within a half second of him, a car stalled out, try to find a place to run to be able to get close enough to pull him backwards.
Yeah, I think the leader kind of had it made tonight. Whoever it was, they could pretty much run as quick as they needed to and just air block everyone behind you if they got close to you. But that's the way this next gen is. We need to figure out something in qualifying. I'm really struggling in qualifying in the next gen. If we can get that figured out, we might have a better shot at these things.
I mean, you were there. We were watching it. We were trying to I said during the fan vote paint contest that we were doing, I was like, if there's ever a reason to vote for somebody, it's probably one of the most popular drivers you're going to see out there, running the exact paint scheme that you would think that he was going to be running. And he drove through the field like they were standing still. So, that's a good idea.
Well, me, I like to give the fans a little, something to watch. I like to, pride myself on having a few style points here and there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least it was style points on 4 wheels and not style points with a helicopter award. That would be the other style points I like to give. But, Man, what was it like? I mean, you had to find you had challenges getting into the bottom part of the racetrack when I mean because everybody was trying to run the bottom. It seemed like egg shaping and just finding corner exit was the biggest strong suit that you had.
Yeah, I was really eating Zach up off the exit of turn 2 there towards the end, but God, the car was just so tight in 3 and 4. I'd really lose a little bit to him there due to his clean air. And man, this next gen, it's fun to drive, but it's just really hard to get really racy in those situations. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
I mean, you got to be on the quarter panel, right? I mean, I think that's the thing that we saw. We see drivers that were side by side, and when they're side by side, I mean, they're losing 6-7 miles an hour into a corner, and seeing drivers run nose to tail. I mean, it was no different than what we would see at Atlanta or Echo Park like we had this week. That was hard. It was hard, kind of hard to watch. I kind of wanted to see. I mean, get to the bumper, draw the air back, try to get a battle back and forth, but. Well, I mean, you still put up a fight. Like that's I think them some fighting words, right?
Yeah, we can't complain after starting all the way in the back. But I think I'm going to talk to old Russell here and try to talk him into running the Gen 4 for the next one. We might have a little bit better shot in that one. I don't know. I mean, they do call me the Gen 4 GOAT.
Yeah.
I did make a comment about that during practice, didn't I? Did you hear me? I didn't know you actually heard me say that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because as soon as I said it, everyone was talking about how bad you were going to beat us if we did run the Gen 4.
I mean, yeah, I probably would. I'm not going to lie.
What makes the Gen 4 car so fun to drive? For those out there who don't know what the Gen 4 car is, just everybody that's out there watching knows racing for some point, but if they were to think about it, what makes the Gen 4 so different than this car?
Well, the Gen 4, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is 900 horsepower. You got that horsepower. If you beat a guy to the throttle in the middle of the corner, you've got that power to get up off the corner and get under them and make the pass down into the next corner. You don't really have that in the next gen. You just got to, I mean, you almost have to get lucky or just wait for the guy in front of you to make a mistake in order to get a run on them and get up beside them. But yeah, Gen 4 is just way more racy. You can move around. Throttle management, throttle control comes into play. It's just a lot more fun and just a lot more racy, in my opinion.
Maybe the next one. I don't know. We'll see how it happens. RB's got he's got things cooking at the back of his brain. Always try to find a way to change things up, yeah, you did. I mean, I remember the last time we had the same conversation. We got the end of the Michigan race, and you were like, "Man, I've already got ideas for the next one."
Yeah, I already got ideas for the next one as well. And I think the one thing that has worked well on these is spacing them out.
Yeah.
Like doing them every 3-4 months. It gives me time, and like we've built enough of a group now to where like this one we started scheduling it probably 2 months in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, our roster was full within a month. I mean, we sat for a month with a completely full roster of, hey, no one else can race. Sorry, we're full. And so next time we probably won't have to spend as much time recruiting, and we'll be able to jump in right away. And but yeah, we've got some fun ideas for the next one.
Oh, I tell you what, the bracket thing worked out really well as long as Jess had I had my wife do all the polls on YouTube for me, and I'll tell you what, that worked out quite better. All I had to do was just show the car, and she did all the other work. Crazy.
So who was actually the winner of the best paint?
Liam
got it. Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
Liam Knox at the Snickers. The Snickers
Congratulations,
car.
Liam.
It was between he and let me pull back up the bracket real quick. Yeah, I mean, it came down to it, man. we had to wait for. I should have started a little later because we had to wait for people. You know, it takes everybody a few minutes to join. So like in the very early going. Well, Liam had a 3-round bye, by the way, because the way that the seating worked out, I just random, right, and it worked out that the drivers that he were facing in those first rounds were not here. So he had a 3-round bye and didn't have his first battle till the third round. And it was between him and Timothy Stubblefield. And my wife loves Timothy's car, by the way. So it was good.
There was some beautiful paints out there, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these guys, I know some of them have had, like painters that have done them for them. I know there was a number of AMR cars out there,
Mhm.
and a lot of them have been done by people just doing them themselves. So, man, there was some really nice paints.
Well, I like them all. I like them. Kevin, what's next for you? People want to know.
We're just gonna keep plugging away at it, man. Gonna keep trying to get a little bit better in this next gen and get up over maybe 5,500 I rating here pretty soon. Try to make a run at Road to Pro next year or something like that. Who knows?
I like it. I like it. I know I'm gonna start working on some Road to Pro content. So when you do, so what we're planning on doing over here is covering drivers from Road to Pro and what it's like to take that step and give the basis of knowledge. There's things that I want to do content wise that regards that. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Daniel, your turn.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Kevin, hell of a run, man. Yeah, we're gonna open up some practice sessions and work on your 2-lap runs to get you back up into the front. But as always, hell of a run, man. I was watching a relative to see. I knew you were getting close to him, but I had a feeling that once you got into that half-second bubble, it was going to be hard with the air. But again, good job, good run, and I expect lunch on Monday.
You got it, boss.
$75 richer. The trailer park dude comes home P2. Kevin, give your shout outs, brother.
Well, shout out to Team Conti Sim Performance for putting on putting out the setup tonight. Obviously, it felt pretty good to me. Thank you, RB, for putting this race together. I know it's a lot of work. You're the best at doing it. Honestly, you did a great job. Thanks to Daniel for bringing me on to Merica Racing. We got a hell of a group here. I really think we're going to have a Coke Series championship here in the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. The team's really trending up right now, and I like what I see. But yeah, thanks to all the sponsors, Track Bar Media. And last but not least, shout out to the mobile homies over there on TikTok, baby. We had a hell of a stream tonight. Woo!
Hell yeah.
You know what? They better follow you if they on my platform. If they don't, I'm going to be bad. I'm not even kidding. I follow you. That's one of the things, folks. We're all interconnected here. I try to be interconnected with everybody. And this man has got a stream that you're going to love. So if you haven't checked him out, put him on TikTok. There's a link in the description, actually, for you guys to check him out. So make sure you do it. Kevin, we will see you in the next race that we see you in. If not, I'll catch you live. Brother, much love. P2 tonight.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next time, buddy.
That is the trailer park dude coming on P2. That rhymes. It's terrible. I'm awful
Close.
at these. I'm just, it's close enough. My 8th grade English teacher would have been proud. Man. What do we got next? Oh, we got Brad. Brad Gutierrez coming on P3. He gets $50 tonight. Brad, how was your race?
It was kind of quiet, man. It was just 30 air was a big factor. Really couldn't really do anything.
I tell you what,
The
you had.
restart.
I was going to say you had a top 3 car throughout the majority of this race. I mean, I think you just you needed a restart to go your way.
I needed a caution with let's say 180, so like with 20 to go would
Mhm.
have been ideal, but we never got it. I was hoping he'd come out. I didn't expect the 50 lap to go caution to come out. That kind of ruined everything, but yeah, it's just car was fast, but not fast enough.
It was well, you get $50. That's more than you started with, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm $50 richer, but 200 would have been nice.
200 would have been
Easy money.
great. I completely understand that. I
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. Freaking millet.
Yeah,
uh
200 would have been nice.
and Millen in chat actually congratulating all the drivers. It's awesome. Good race, guys, from the Z Millet. I tell you what, you had battles with everybody inside the top 10. And at one point you had to come from, deep in the pack and work your way back forward.
Yeah, I feel like I was much faster than those guys. But yeah, once I hit like third, I got to second at some point, 8 tenths behind Zach, and my car just died for whatever reason. Just did nothing. Kevin got me back. Me and Kevin, I know he was a bit faster than I was, but I tried my best to keep him behind me to the last one. Just realized he was much faster, so I was hoping he'd catch Zach and they'd battle, and maybe I'd catch him. But yeah, I just kind of let him go at that point. But yeah, I mean, car was fast. Just gotta work on some things. I don't really race much anymore, anyways. But it was fast, not fast enough. That's unfortunate.
It's one of those things when you're working on something like that, and you get to the realization of like, if I let this guy go, and there's enough time here to be able to have him draw him back, and then that becomes more of a race because you're net positive, right? You're already in you're already in a spot that's going to pay you. You guys had a full second lead over the drivers behind you. Um, do you just take the disadvantage, or you just continue to try to fight?
I just keep try everything to catch the leader right there. You know, I kind of don't want to settle for $50, right? I kind of
Right.
like I'm disappointed right now in a third place finish is what I'm trying to say. Like I've already won one of these, and so like I believe I can do it again. So third place, even though net positive, I still want to finish better than what I did.
I don't know. It was a great show from
Um,
my perspective. So, um, I got to give all the thanks to you guys because yeah, I mean, you want to win, but I want you guys to be close. I guess. Yeah.
yeah, I mean it was a fun race anyway. I mean, the battles throughout the field are great. Trying to work my way from the front or from the back to the front, trying to catch the leader. It was all fun. Just a little disappointed.
Yeah. RB, he's disappointed. Cheer him up.
Did Brad didn't you win? Didn't you win the last one?
Yeah, he
I
did.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like I
thought you
can do it
did.
again.
Yeah, you got the last one, and man, you put on. I felt like you put on a dang good show this time. Like I remember you driving by me, and for a moment there, I was like, let me see if I can keep up with Brad, and then I was like, nope, not gonna be able to do that. So, but yeah, heck of a run. I feel you there. Like, man, I want to win it every single time. But I think you did a dang good job out there tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. The car was fast. It's just after a certain point, it just started dying, and slowly, I just get reeled in by everybody else, and that's the end she wrote.
You're batting
Well, we really
500.
think the aero is really bad at these cars now that they've updated them. So, who knows? Next one, there might be some changes to what car we use and this and that. But yeah, once the leader gets out in front, it is really, 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 really hard to get past that bubble.
Yeah, I feel like with the old update and the old season, things would have been much different. I feel like I would have had more of an opportunity if they didn't do the update in between the time that I started practicing and now. But it is what it is. It's real life too. So like in real life, the cars will it handle exactly the same. So it's a whole they got it realistic and all that
Yep.
stuff, but it just sucks. It's not fun.
That's exactly what NASCAR drivers are saying. So, I mean, at least you're on par with them. That's how I look at it. But it was a thrilling race. It was exciting to watch. It was everything that you could ask for when it comes to battling with your peers. And I mean, like I said, you're batting 500. That's a great batting average, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, for sure. The money obviously, makes it great. Makes it ideal to do these things too. So you're racing for money, you're racing for prizes, all that stuff. It's always fun. It's just the car just sucks. So
That's what they were talking about. Different car means different style of racing. Means
what car? What kind of car? What kind of car are we thinking, guys? Xfinity car, maybe?
I don't know.
There you go.
Here's I'm gonna give one little nugget of kind of what we're thinking is, like the setups. Like I'm not a big fan of the iRacing fixed, and so this time we wanted to change it up and run Conti fixed setups, which I think was great. But next time, what we're thinking is like, well, hey, I mean, everybody has different perspectives on setups. There's a number of setup shops out there. Let's see which setup shop is going to be able to come out and dominate the next one. So we got to find something that we can get some setup shops or guys building their own setups, because I think we're going to do an open setup race next time.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds fun. I mean, I'm not gonna pay for any setup, so I'll run with the fix. But yeah, that should be fun.
You can tinker on it. Say, this is what I want.
But also TPD wants us to run Gen 4, so maybe we do Gen 4 too. So we got a couple of different options. We'll figure it out.
Oh, he wants that because he wants to win $200. That's what
Of course he
That's
does.
exactly
Of
what
course
he
he
wants.
does.
Yeah.
Still got to finish.
Oh man, this was.
He sounds like he's the best ones for the Gen 4. So
Wait, yeah, but you do want to have a one-sided show, right?
I mean, I say Indy cars, but whatever. Yeah.
that would be fun. That would be fun.
You know what we do on our Sunday morning? We have Sunday morning shenanigans, because I'm old and get up early. We've been having multi-class racing on, so we run every Sunday morning, the NASCAR track of the week. And last week we had NASCARs out there with Delaras, with LMPs, GT3s, and that was a blast. This week we're doing all of the NASCARs, all of them, all on one track at Atlanta.
That'd be
So
wild.
that's the reason why I was like, there's a reason that we all do this. It's because it's supposed to be fun and entertaining, and you can throw a little cash that way. That's even better.
Yeah, I mean, eventually it gets competitive. You want to start beating everybody and all that stuff, but yeah, it's all for fun.
Well, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. All right, Brad, congratulations, man. Still P3 finish, nothing wrong with it. You got $50 in your pocket. You got to get out there and race, get competitive, and now you know what to look forward to next time. Well, you got to, as RB said, a nugget to look forward to next time, and we'll see how this one will pan out. And yeah, that's it. Give you shout outs, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for saying that. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, RB, for hosting these. These are always fun to do. And I look forward to any time you guys say you guys are gonna do these. My team, RGR, Skylar, raced with us here today. Yahir, and all the guys that are over there. Appreciate them. Wow, appreciate them very much for having me on and believing me in my efforts.
Brad, I tell you what, don't worry, words are hard from my point of view, and I do this every day. It's all good. Daniel, nothing else? RB, nothing else for Brad?
Nope. Thanks, Brad, for coming out, and appreciate you as always. So, good run. Sorry, Danny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. Same thing. I mean, we always enjoy running with you, so it's always nice to have you in these races, man. So good run tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
That is Mr. Gutierrez coming home. P3. Hey, somebody did something fun out there. What'd you do? Sheehan, thank you for the like. Shane Newman, thank you for the like. Australia out there, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Mr. Davis again, thank you. Jeremy, thank you, thank you, everybody. You're all legends. All right, guys. We are in. We're through.
Yeah, well, and Jason, awesome broadcast. I'm excited to go back and look at it. This was, like I told these guys in the chat, this is the biggest race we've put on, and a lot of it comes down to all of the sponsors we've had for this event. So I'm gonna go through. I want to hit on a few. First one, Merica Racing, of course, biggest title sponsor for this one. I appreciate Danny and the team and all of the guys that we run with. I've learned a lot from you guys. At one point I felt like I was one of the faster guys, and now I'm like trying to keep up with these guys. But you guys make me do better. So thank you for that. Thanks AMR for the race control and helping us out with the paints as well. Jason, you appreciate your broadcast as always. And then for other sponsors for the event, Team Conti, appreciate the setups they put out, especially for this one. Did a great job. We got Free to Fly, I Am Polar on TikTok, Fits the G9 on TikTok, Chris Smith on TikTok, and then Amp Racing League. That was a last minute sponsor ad as well. So just appreciate everybody for your support, and thanks to all the drivers that showed up, and you guys all raced clean. We had some moments in the beginning, but it turned out to be a dang good race. So appreciate everybody. And I think that's about it, other than just hi to my wife, hi to my kids, Skylar, Riley, love you guys. And yeah, that's all I got.
It was a hot, slick track at the very beginning. The grass took more drivers out than drivers took drivers out, just so you know. That dang left side tires on the restart stand.
We had a feeling that was going to happen.
It happened a couple of times. Those restarts become dangerous. Danny, Merica Racing, what do they got going on next, man? Because I know I try to keep up. We all know that I broadcast a ton of races, and I'm seeing the Merica Racing logo more and more and more and more. What's going on with your guys, and what's going on forward with that?
Well, I'd love to hear that, because that's the biggest thing, is we're just trying to grow the team, and we're getting into more serious leagues and stuff like that, more competitive leagues. Me and Millet just became ambassadors for Team Conti, so we're trying to find a competitive open league, which I think we might have found one. We're going to be starting possibly late in this season. We're going to discuss it after, probably over the next couple of days. But yeah, man, we're just trying to grow. I know Trailer Park wants to make a run for Road to Pro. I think a couple of us might make a run. I have a feeling I want to do it, but I just don't know how far I'll make it. So we'll see. But yeah, man, we're just trying to keep growing, trying to get better. I like seeing the name out there in multiple leagues and this and that, and especially when we have a race like this and we take the top 2 spots, it's always good to see. So yeah, we're just trying to grow, man.
It is the best part of racing is getting to know everybody, and I've been calling races for 5 years, and thousands of races and thousands of views and all these, it's generational, right? And that's the thing. What can you bring to racing every year that's going to bring somebody back to racing? And I like seeing that out of everybody. And I'm on this kick, and this is our year 5 of calling iRacing broadcasts. And what I like is seeing folks like RB and leagues and teams build something that brings more people into racing, because sim racing, in my opinion, I call it fake cars, but it's real racing, right? That's my terminology. Fake cars, real racing. But the racing can be just as genuine when you have people that you feel like have your back, and that's what's great to see about teams like Merica Racing, like the leagues that like Chop Shop Racing, Amp Racing. I actually call Amp Racing, and they're great people. And just seeing everybody put everything together, that's it's really nice to see, and it's advantageous when it comes to um having camaraderie and seeing things like that build. So whether or not you make the first or second round of the Road to Pro, whatever comes of it, it's the attempt, and it's getting people motivated to do that. I think that's what's really cool about all of this.
Oh yeah, when I built the team, I guess it's been about 2 years ago. It was just me and Michael Maltry, which he couldn't make it here tonight for some unfortunate events. We got him in our thoughts and prayers, but you know, he's in California, and we started this with just me and him, and I'm in North Carolina. So just to meet somebody and actually get close to people that are all around the United States, and it's cool, and I actually made a social media post about it today, that these guys are we all support each other. We've all been there through some bad times with people's personal life, and stuff like that, and some good times in people's personal life. So it becomes more than just a game. It's a group of guys that we can have fun. We talk every day through Discord nonstop. So yeah, it's good, man. We all push each other to be better. We put a lot of time and effort into this game. And like I said, I mean, I know it's just a video game to some, but to us, it's a hobby that we do, and we put a lot of time into getting ready for these races and stuff like that. So it's nice to push each other and have that support from each other. People that I've never even met in real life. It's just I've met through this game. It's really cool.
And that takes me into the next thing real quick. We're getting to the end of June, folks. If you don't know what June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I want to give a shout out to all the boys and all the men out there. Remember, I'm not just going to use iRacing as a reason, but I've got kids. My oldest son is 22, 23 years old. And I'm going to tell you that I would want him to reach out if he needed to talk. So if you need somebody to talk to, make sure you reach out and you do that. Sometimes it's just calling your mom, but yeah, as it would be. Reach out, talk to people, folks. That is men's mental health awareness is awesome. So shout out to all the boys. Shout out to all the men out there. Keep killing it. Keep being absolutely awesome, absolutely fantastic, because you all matter regardless of what anybody says or thinks. And stop reading social media. It's bad for you. Anyway, yeah, guys, that was fun. Sorry, I went on a rant right there. I was like,
That's a good rant, man. I'm big into that. I'm big into that stuff. That's a good one.
I agree, and that's one, and I think Danny and I have even talked about that a little bit too. Like, man, iRacing is like one of those places where, like when I get on the rig at night, like this is my quiet space. This is my place where I go, and you're able to tune out distractions and just focus on this. And it does. It's great for, at least in my opinion, it's great for my own mental health. So I enjoy it a lot.
Sometimes it's not great for our frustration, but that's just
that's true. Yeah, I get.
At least we get to yell at somebody that is miles away instead of yelling at somebody for no reason that's standing next to you. That's the big key. Yeah, man. This is iRacing. There's a reason why I'm an advocate for iRacing, folks. It's because when COVID happened, it brought so many people together. And good, the good, the bad, the ugly, all came at it. But we were all sitting at home, and I'm telling you, iRacing saved. And I get messages all the time about it. That iRacing saved lives and saved sanity. Our broadcast gave people something to look forward to. Talking to people, being in Discord, being their support, those are huge. So to see that in another series, or to see that with another team, or to see that with the way that people are trying. I know that some people are trying to build businesses out of it, but I'm trying to make sure that people are building relationships, because that's the reason why we have Powder Puff, right? It's to be able to bring our families into what we love so much and show them exactly why we do it. We do that with the Wives Club. We do that with our Sunday Fun Day series, so people can drive with me and know that I could hold my own when it comes to what I talk about. So, and that's where I like I like seeing what you guys are doing. So it's really awesome. And it's gonna continue to be even better. And I can't wait to see what the next one's gonna be. Regardless if you have me back or not, I'm gonna be here. I mean, it's always the case. I always say that every single time because, you know, I love to keep track. I know everybody that is out there on social media that has anything to do with content creation when it comes to iRacing, because I want to make sure that they're being a good ambassador for iRacing. That's my goal, and I love that you guys are doing it too.
Well, you're definitely coming back for the next one, Jason. That's mostly like when I schedule these, usually the first two people I reach out to are you and AMR to make sure that your guys are open because, you know, like I trust you guys. I don't have to worry about the race. I know the broadcast is going to go out without a hitch, and I know the race control is going to happen. So yeah, I'll get in touch with you as we get closer to the next one.
I even learned a little extra coding today to change some things up, and actually I'm going to apply it to new leagues. So you guys I got to do different things today with my overlays that are actually going to be put into my leagues, tomorrow. So think about that.
Nice. I'm good with that. Well, good job. Glad you were able to learn something on our stream.
Yeah, well, it was. I was learning about it yesterday because I was like, man, I really don't like that. I love SDK, love it. I've been working on developing my own, and I tested it out the other day. Love it. It works. There's some tweaking to it. But I was like, if I could do this with SDK and this with my program, like marry them together, I'll get a better look. And that's what I did today. So, worked out. Weird, but it worked out. Crazy. Anyway, gentlemen, you guys are gentlemen. Honors. I'm honored to be able to do this, but I'm also honored to see you guys come back and put on a successful event. I think that's the big key here. I'll start with RB. We'll go to Daniel. RB, give you shout outs, man. We always love it. We always appreciate you. You're an absolute legend.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yep, biggest ones, Merica and Team Conti. Those are my two biggest shout outs. And then, the newest member of the Merica Racing sponsorship group, Track Bar Media. So they've helped us out. So, and then, hi, Deer. Hi, Skylar. Hi, Riley. Love you guys. See you in the morning because I know you're sound asleep now.
Yeah, you definitely got to be quiet, sir. Yeah, my family's sleeping too. I forgot about that. I'm sitting here yelling and screaming at the end of that damn race, and I'm like, it's gonna get there. Danny, much love to you as well. Your turn.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. Again, a great broadcast. Shout out to all my teammates. Glad to have them on the team. I think we got a good one going. Team Conti Sim Performance. I'm so glad to be a part of them. I've grown so much since joining them. Learn a lot. Anybody wants to learn in iRacing, you need to check them out. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Track Bar Media, and my family. I don't know if anybody's watching, but hey, I love them. So appreciate you.
Doesn't matter if they're watching or not. Saying it that matters. That's how I feel about it. My wife's always watching though, because this is how we pay the extra set of bills that she wants. Diamond.
Yeah, buddy.
People ask me all the time, what do you do this for? And I said, the extra money pays for my wife's hobbies. That's exactly what this does. I need a new computer, and she's like, when am I get my next diamond painting?
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Well, it's $187 for one thing that you're gonna have done in 2 months, and doesn't matter. Brings your enjoyment. It's what matters. Gentlemen, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And again, one more time, I will go down this list because it was absolutely amazing. First and foremost, congratulations once again to Zach Millett, who gets the win. TPD, or the Trailer Park Dude. Kevin West comes home P2. Brad Gutierrez, your third place finisher. Joseph Tucker, the number 8 car, he finishes in 4th. Aaron Smith, your top 5 paying positions. Skylar Comstock is your 9th place finisher. He is the $19 payout there, up 16 spots. He was the second biggest mover of the race tonight. Again, thank you to Team Conti and Merica Racing. This is the Merica 300 We thank all the title sponsors, the sponsors, affiliates, and everybody out there. Again, thank you to Amar, AMRPaintworks.com. Make sure you check him out. And, of course, and always, thank you to our sponsors. And if you want to get out there, remember, go buy you an F Cancer t-shirt on our merch shop, ! Merch. Make sure you check that out. Of course, and always, thank you to Chop Shop Racing. Thank you to Muscarella Enterprises. And, of course, and always, thank you to Lunatic Designs. Thank you once again to iRacing for being the platform for sim racing. We appreciate it. If you haven't gone to iRacing.com and signed up today, make sure you do so. I promise you won't be disappointed. A lot of free tracks, a lot of free entry level racing that you can get into, including some of the NASCAR stuff, some of the oval stuff when it comes to legacy things. To get your feel, get out there on a controller. I've seen people do it. Highly recommend you get a cheap wheel to get started, but you can spend $100 or you can spend thousands of dollars. $13 to start though. That's what matters. So, outside of that, this is an amazing race. Thank you to RB, Russell Black, and thank you to all of the sponsors of this series, which we absolutely could not do this without. So thank them very much again. Merica Racing. Make sure you find their Discord. Links are going to be in the descriptions on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you get out there and follow every single one of them. Team Conti, Sim Performance, AMR Paintworks. Free to Fly. I am Polar. And then, of course, Chris Smith at 1514. Make sure you get out there and you follow Fitz as well, because, boy, oh boy, he had his logo out there on the caution banner for quite a while. But it was a ton of fun. Fitz the G9 on TikTok. Make sure you can check him out. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. We go live there on all 4 platforms now. Started yesterday with all 4. We're going to continue doing it until one of them says no. It's kind of how it goes. Folks, be good, be safe, be kind. One other. We'll see you tomorrow night for Chop Shop Xfinity Series action, and then we'll be back again on Sunday for the shenanigans. Be good. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See you soon.